and then you would probably pour the marinara over it. Oh, and if you want a pepperoni, you'd cook that in the batter as well.
I don't hate it.
Okay. Pizza soup.
Not feeling that one. Though I've had like a tortellini, which is, that's not bad, but I think it's too different.
Come on, V, you're the cook.
Pizza soup? I think it's just called tomato soup,
Well,
isn't it?
I'm just saying, if you don't like these ideas, I need your creative genius.
It'd be like tomato soup with cheese.
Okay.
Well, you would also cut off little pieces of crust as your side dippy.
Dipping.
Yes.
Could, yeah. Okay.
Pizza pancakes? Does that play?
Pizza pancakes. Are you putting syrup on it?
No, I don't think you do that. You put marinara syrup on it. You make it. That's the new thing. It's the new trendy thing. You're making, breakfast stuff that looks like breakfast, but it's got it's got pizza crust in it.
Oh, okay, yeah. A lot of this stuff works. In fact, I just saw that there's a restaurant in New York City. It's doing your pizza donuts. You got that idea? Did you see that?
I saw that.
Spaghetti donut, too?
The spaghetti donut,
I'm sorry, spaghetti donuts. What they're doing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, V. Not really many ideas you're giving me. All right. Well. All right. Thanks.
I didn't know I had to bring some homework.
Well, I just thought you would know right off the bat. You're like, all right, pizza. I'm the KVJ chef.
You could do a pizza frittata.
What?
Like an egg thing with pizza and marinara.
Should work on it. Try
Like
to
a
get
breakfast?
Yeah. Might be something to do. Yeah, people love pizza.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they just had that Pizza Fest over the weekend, the Fort Lauderdale Pizza Fest. I was reading Sun Sentinel today. Boy, it apparently didn't go well.
It sounds like it was an epic failure. Like they sold a bunch of tickets to it, and then they only had 4 pizza restaurants show up to give out samples.
So I get why people are mad, and I understand, but that was a tough review, man. That sucks for them.
Yeah, they got panned really badly.
I feel bad for them.
Well,
everyone's piling on. I want to at least try to be a little bit peaceful towards them. It's their first year, and from what I understand, a lot of pizza vendors canceled at the last minute.
That sucks.
Yes.
Boy, that does. That would be unnerving, right?
Yeah, so they thought they had many more, and they only had 4.
Oh.
Why did so many people cancel, though?
Yeah, can we talk to the people that canceled and find out what they did and why they did that? Because that's shady.
I do think that this is a sign, though.
If you love pizza, you shouldn't
Sign
go...
that we need to do the KVJ Pizza Fest.
Pizza Fest for KVJ has to happen. It needs to happen, and it's going to happen.
It's in the works. Don't worry.
Hey, for once, someone else failed first.
I do feel bad for them.
Here's what not to do.
We're like going, okay, we can do better, right?
I mean, they got a massive write-up.
They got a massive negative write-up.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because people
bad.
are like, that's awesome. We went to a pizza festival. There was no pizza.
They started quoting people from, how they do that, Facebook and Twitter. They start showing people's comments.
Oh, it's bloodbath.
Yeah. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I've got a really fun event on my mind today. So, I support that group PACE. It's the School for Girls, at-risk girls here locally. They're doing a wonderful event tonight. They did it last year, and I loved it last year, so I'm going back this year. It's at the Hilton Palm Beach Airport tonight. It's called Love That Dress, and it's a shopping event where you go in, there's a bunch of dresses, and some of these dresses are amazing. Every price range, every size, every style, and all the money that you spend on the dresses goes towards the charity, and they're deeply discounted too. These dresses are on sale already.
If I was a girl, what size dress would I wear in girl size?
I would say you're about a 12.
I'm a 12. Is that good? Is that bad? Is that plus size?
No, it's probably average.
Okay, I'm an average girl. What about the Bronc?
He's got a little smaller of a waist, but he's got a bigger chest. You'd be tough to.
That doesn't
You'd be
sound
tough
flattering.
to fit.
It does sound good. Itty bitty waist, big chest. That sounds awesome. All right. He's at what, a size 10, you think?
I think his chest and shoulders are going to be difficult to fit in a dress.
Yeah, I've had that. That's been one of my big issues with doing drag these days.
He's going to be a 14, 16, just because of his
Okay, so he is plus size.
his traps and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Is that what plus size is? I don't want to, what's considered plus size? What size?
I think 16 plus is, yeah.
Okay.
I think.
So he's just big girl and I'm plus size girl. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like my baby with some meat on her bones.
What I got on my mind today, it is back. Do you remember last year me talking about, and I think we found out that it was a mockingbird was dive bombing us as we were getting out of our cars in our driveway and like chasing us to the door? It was last spring.
Last spring. Oh, look at that. What is it again? It's spring.
And I saw, as I was pulling into my driveway yesterday, I saw, and it looked, a mockingbird, same thing, kind of like came down by the car and flew into the little tree that is right by the driveway. Now, last year, it was in the big tree that was in the front yard and still was dive bombing us. Now, and I looked right in it. As you get out of the car, the bird's nest that I saw it just built, probably ready for its babies, is about 4 feet from your face.
And she's got babies on the way. You don't want to mess with that.
Or maybe the eggs are already in the nest.
I don't even know. I just saw it and I'm like going, oh, there's that bird again. I haven't seen it since last spring. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I got out of my car and I had like my gym bag with my, so I could try to shoo the bird away because it comes at you hard, like, and it goes at your face.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to be, and I already am afraid of birds. You know that. That's one of the things birds freak me out, man. So I'm sorry.
They have too much power.
I can't be dive bombed by a bird. I need to, knock this thing away or whatever.
They got the power of flight. They got the advantage over you.
They do, and they got that sharp beak. And they really do. I mean, they come at you aggressively. It's not like they just try to make noises and scare you off. I mean, they come down and they dive bomb at you like they try to attack. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do? Because, what I thought is I need to probably try to get some tongs and take the there's no way.
I don't know.
What that thing was doing last year, I mean, and it was in a big tree high up, probably about 25 yards from the driveway. Now it is, I'm not kidding you, you get out on the passenger side of the car door, it's 4 feet from your face.
Well,
this bird sounds like it just wants a fight.
I'm like, you would think it would, yeah.
Well, he knows that Colin and Caitlin moved out. It's like, okay, there's some room in here now. I want to get closer to the action.
So I don't know what to do because this is obviously going to be problematic if this bird has babies again like it did last year. And I mean, our eyes, like, so you're going to forget about it. You're going to come home. You're going to get out, and all of a sudden, birds, like 4 feet away, like it go right up, and it's eye level.
It's real topical these days. You should put a little camera on the nest and say, "Oh, waiting for the birds to hatch," kind of like that
giraffe.
That giraffe. It's real popular, Kev.
You know what? I should put a camera out front. It'd be funny footage just to see me getting attacked daily coming home from work.
That would be kind of awesome.
Somebody said you can't disturb that nest. You can get in trouble. So what? I just got to take getting attacked by a bird for the next month and a half?
Let's call Bush Wildlife. They'll know exactly what to do. This is what they do. They help out these situations.
It doesn't seem right. I'm going to have to be like a victim.
Will it pay rent?
Somebody said, my friend is having the same issue at work. The mockingbirds are flying straight at him, and other employees who walk by, they literally run into their building. I'm having to do the same thing. So, and people are saying you cannot disturb that nest. So for 6 weeks... What do I have to do? Put a football helmet on?
I think you got to get a motel room.
Yeah, you got to let nature do its thing, dog.
Do I seriously have to get my son's football helmets, put them in the back seat of the car, and be like, okay, we're home. Put the football helmets on until we walk in the front door?
Don't forget.
I mean, it's kind of like a little adventure.
Oh, my gosh. I'm like, I couldn't believe when I saw that bird flying, and I'm like going, look at that nest. I'm like, dummy.
She's back.
I mean, at this point, there's no way you can be closer to the house. I'm like, just build up my living room next year, why don't you?
I'll tell you what, I'm excited to see these birds now. You've sold it well.
Oh, you got to come over and check this thing out. I don't think there probably is not babies in the nest because I saw it flying to the tree, and I got out, and I was like, crouching tiger, hidden Kevin, and I was like, trying to get myself into the house, and it didn't come after me. When there are babies in that nest, it does.
Have you finally got rid of your horrific bee problem? What's going on over there?
Yeah, we got rid of the bees. Now we got the birds.
These bees were...
The bees!
We got the birds and the bees.
I have never seen so many bees in my life.
My house is horrific. I don't know what it's like. I have plagues. I mean, my house,
you do. It's very
like
ominous.
Ancient Egypt over there. I don't know what's going on.
Or is it time to have the talk with Colin? I mean, on Cannon.
The birds and
the
birds and the bees. Maybe nature is giving you a symbol.
Right. It's the birds and the bees.
It's time to have the talk.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for all the comments. You can always help us out with our own personal problems. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Coming up here, he's tried it again. Can producer Denny's get Aunt Ann on the Up Dog prank?
The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
I remember a couple years ago, we had producer Denny's try this prank that we love to do every now and then on people. It's the up dog prank. And what it is you just kind of like dance around and try to bait somebody to say, "What's up, dog?" And then when they do, you're going, "Not much, dog. What's up with you?" Ah! Stupid. And you hang up on them. And they're like,
it's
left being like, "What?"
It's stupid, but it's awesome.
happened?
It's really fun.
Yeah. Just what happened? I don't even understand what happened here. And so I remember a couple years ago, we had producer Denny's try it with Ann, and it didn't go well.
It didn't.
He didn't get her at all, yeah.
In true peace train form, he wanted to get back on that horse and try it again.
He wanted to, or you wanted him to? Or you made him?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of pranking on Ann.
I mean, we're all scared of her.
I don't like the heat. And then I got to see her from time to time. It's
He does. He gets a little flustered sometimes with Ann.
Well, she comes after him.
she comes at me, yes.
Kind of like a mockingbird.
like a mockingbird.
Yes. Really intense. Yeah, so Jaybird, I guess, has this idea for producer Denny's, but guess who gets blamed for it, Virginia?
Well, no, hold on.
How are you brought into this, Kevin?
How am I always brought into it?
Well, I asked Denny's about that. I go, why did you drop Kevin's name? He goes, I just panicked because Ann was coming at me so hard. I didn't know what to do.
I didn't know if she'd remember, so I was kind of playing it, and she comes right at me immediately, so I panicked.
I did not tell him to say. I did not say, tell him Kevin said it. That was on his own.
Okay, well, how about round two? Any better luck with producer Denny's trying to get Ann on the up dog bit?
Hello?
Hey, on Ann.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? This is Denny's.
Why are you calling me, Denny's?
Last time. What's that?
Is Jay all right?
On Ann, what are you doing?
I don't think it's any of your business what I'm doing.
Well, the only reason I'm asking is because last time I was there, did I leave any up dog there?
What are you doing? Denny's, you played that shit on me a while back ago. What is Kevin running out of ideas? Which is no big surprise because you did that shit and I remembered it.
Yeah, I know it's kind of lame. I think Kevin wanted just to try it again.
Lame.
I get to blame. I didn't even know this was happening until I got the audio today. Going, hey, look what we tried on Ann. I had nothing to do with this. Not my idea at all. You guys ever scheming? Look who gets the blame for it.
I'm not scheming anything. That's your boy Denny's.
Kevin, quit recycling bits.
Right. I had no idea this was even going to be going down until I got the audio today.
I think he just wanted to try it again on you.
Okay, Denny's, do me a favor. Stick to smoking the bong because these calls are a little weak.
Oh, I mean, Kevin, he just wanted me to call and see if you had the...
Well, tell Kevin to mind his own business. Stupid. It's a stupid thing to ask me. And I'm not going to fall for it this time either.
I hear it. It is kind of lame.
Call me when you got something decent to talk to me about, okay? Tell that to Kevin.
All right, I'll tell Kevin for you on in.
This is really some stupid shit.
All right, I'll let him know for you.
And leave the bong alone, too, really.
Didn't get her.
The whole time I'm just apologizing to her.
Yeah, it really it came right out of the chute awful, and it really didn't recover or do any better the entire time. Yeah.
Oh, so bad.
So when we doing it again?
Next year. Right when the Mockingbirds come back into town, we'll do this bit again.
Yeah. Somebody sent in a message and said, going, where are these mockingbirds the rest of the year? It seems like they only come out in the springtime. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess maybe they're around, but they don't become aggressive because they really defend their nest, because I didn't even notice this thing. And I saw it yesterday, and it took a second because I'm like, well, where have I seen that bird before?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, and then immediately I had the flashbacks to last year. And you know how when you do flashbacks in your mind, you have that vision again? And I just had this vision of me and my entire family scampering in the front door, like swinging wildly at our heads, trying to protect ourselves from this stinking bird that was dive bombing and attacking us. And I'm like, oh, great, it's back again. Yeah, and it lasts like a good 6 weeks. So,
wow.
Yeah. So I'm just like, problems.
You need that book, To Kill a Mockingbird.
All right, I don't want to harm the dang bird or its babies.
I'll tell you what bird ain't gonna hurt you. Jaybird.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'd love to have a jaybird in my tree. Not the mockingbird.
Scared of heights.
Yeah. This jaybird doesn't have a
That tree's base might not be strong enough.
I'd be a bird that Oh, is that a fat joke?
Oh, that's definitely a fat joke.
No, you're just a big person.
No, that's definitely a fat joke.
I'm actually making fun of myself, and I get interrupted with a zinger of her own. You're right, man. Problems, man.
Yeah, because your zinger didn't hurt enough.
Yeah, I know. Clearly, I'm in
She
pain.
heard the insult you were going to have, and she's like, that's not enough.
Clearly, there's internal pain here.
It's a small tree.
It's a small tree. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, tough little dilemma. What do you do if your baby daddy comes to pick up the kids and you notice he's got what you call a quote-unquote roadie? Oh, yeah, that means that he got an alcoholic beverage in the front seat and he's about to drive the family someplace. How do you handle it when your young sons just piled into the back seat? We'll talk to one confused mother coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, this is the way we like it. No major incidents to report on all major roadways this morning. You're all clear throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Bluebell ice cream is a full half-gallon of joy. It's a bridge across a kitchen table, spanning generations. A toddler getting her first taste of magic. Bluebell is a best friend, a sad movie, and a good cry. It's dessert with new neighbors, soon to be old friends. A soldier after a 4th of July parade, savoring the taste of home. Some say Bluebell is the best ice cream in the country. Like our original gold-rimmed homemade vanilla, the country's gold standard of ice cream flavors since 1969. Its hand-cranked taste takes you back to simpler times. That's why we put the word home right on the carton.
Look for Bluebell ice cream, available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
If you're looking for a great deal on a great car, Bremen Honda has it for you right now. Get out there and find out about the Honda Dream Garage sales event. True prices, true service, true selection. It's true for you right now at Bremen Honda. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true zero leasing. It's the biggest spring savings around going on right now at Bremen Honda. How about zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing? You can drive off in a brand new Honda from just $199 a month, courtesy of Bremen Honda. Now, this deal is a 36-month lease program on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a new Honda from just $199 a month. It's the Honda Dream Garage sales event, and it's going on now. Get out there, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Go say hi to Mike Rodriguez and the whole team, or you can shop online as well. It's super easy at BraemanHondaPB.com.
Hey, Sage Dental Wisdom Tooth here with some more sage advice. Bringing an engagement ring to a first date just in case is a terrible idea. Usually leads to everything from awkward throat clearing to restraining orders. As for dental advice, Sage Dental offers affordable, superior service at all of their convenient locations, with access to general dentist, periodontist, endodontist, orthodontist, pediatric dentist, and oral surgeons. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. To schedule an appointment, call 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. I'm getting so excited. Next week is my surgery with Dr. Rankin. I have not liked my stomach for a while. And if there's something on your body that you haven't liked for a while and you see it in the mirror and it makes you sad, why not go do something about it? Dr. Rankin is an expert. I love him. I love his staff. They are all experienced. The same staff has been with him forever. I love the atmosphere and the vibe in there. I just feel safe. Dr. Rankin is experienced. He's board certified. He's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, so that's pretty impressive. Offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale. Maybe it's not your stomach. Maybe it's something about your face. Maybe it's your breasts, your body. He does it all. He can help you look and feel your absolute best. So if anything physically is holding you back in life, don't let it. Go see Dr. Rankin. Here's the number to call today, 561-776-2830 for the Aquaplastic Surgery Center and the board-certified Dr. David Rankin.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Velocity Community Credit Union has been amazing for me and my family since I was a kid. I have been a member. My family has been members of Velocity Community Credit Union. They are awesome. Website very easy to navigate. velocitycommunity.org. They also have online banking, which is so easy, as well as loan applications too. You've heard me talk about it before. Myself and my entire family has done auto loans through Velocity Community Credit Union. Guys, they are so convenient, they are so easy, and you save money. Velocity has great rates on all types of loans, mortgages, auto loans, including car, truck, SUV, motorcycles and boats, personal loans, business loans, Visa credit cards. Yeah, they lead the league in awesome loans, my friend. So do me a favor, check out their website or just go in there and speak to somebody. You're going to fall in love with these guys. They do amazing stuff. Velocity Community Credit Union. Bring customer service and convenience back into your life.
For life's little emergencies, have your plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Go online, find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Weston knows how disruptive travel can be to your well-being. But with rejuvenating heavenly beds and nutritious Superfoods RX menu and gear lending for when you leave your workout gear at home, Weston will help you stay in control and rise above it all. Weston, let's rise. Learn more at weston.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
There is no doubt this is a very serious issue. The question is, how does Donna handle it? Her ex, the baby daddy, did something that's really awful. Can't do it. But the question is, how do you pursue your response? Donna, tell me a little bit about what your ex did when you went to go hop in the car with yourself and the boys the other night.
All right. Well, it's actually, been like an ongoing issue. We've been, divorced for a while, but we get along. It's kind of a rule of ours. We don't fight in front of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what happened was my ex-husband came to pick me and my two boys up, and because it was my son's 8th birthday, and we were going out to dinner. And when I got in the car, I saw that he had one of his cups with the cover on it, and and he smelled like liquor. And I'm all too familiar with his what he calls his roadies, and it's just it was a major factor in our divorce and everything. So I was just so concerned because like not only am I in the car, but now the kids are in the car. And so I wasn't sure how to handle the situation here, being put on the spot,
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of it, he had a DUI hit and run 2 years ago. So, here I am, what do I do? It was the do I not say anything, to like avoid ruining my son's dinner because he was looking forward to it? And then B, I'm thinking, okay, do I just, make an excuse and then say I got to drive myself and bring the kids there and then have him meet me there? But then I'm worried about him driving.
Right. Okay.
And then C, do I? Because I'm at this point, I'm angry. Like I'm going over this in my head, and I'm angry, and I'm like ready to call him out and refuse to go with him. But at the same time, I'm concerned about ruining, my son's dinner because he's been looking forward to it. So, and then and at that point, like I was in, you get thoughts in your head back and forth, and you battle with yourself. And one of the things I was battling is, I'm basically in my head, like, want to tell my kids the truth, like, this is dangerous. If you ever see your daddy ever drinking and driving, it's wrong, and then, if you see him deal with you in the car, should he call the police? I mean, it's just like, I had all these things going through my head.
Okay,
so it was a rough situation.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, that is a tough situation. Virginia, if you're in this situation, what do? You go to hop in the car with your ex and the baby daddy, and you got your boys with you, and it's a nice dinner, and everybody's excited about it, and you get in there, and you realize that he's been drinking, and he's got alcohol in his cup, and he's about to drive you, and this guy had an aggravated DUI 2 years ago.
Well,
you can't let him drive you or the kids. I mean, if he's dumb enough to drive himself, he's an idiot, let him do that. But you've got to ask him right then and there when you get in the car. You've got to say, is that alcohol? Are you drinking and driving? And then if he says, yes, it is, you say, I'm sorry, we can't ride with you if you're drinking and driving.
Do you excuse the boys first and foremost? Do you right away say, hey, boys, would you go back in the house?
Yes.
I got to handle
you
something.
You want to try to do that for sure.
How old are they?
Well, my son is 8. The birthday boy is 8, and then my other son is 6.5.
Yeah, try to keep it. I would not do it in front of them. Try to keep the drama away from the kids if you can.
I mean, try to keep it from being dramatic, too. It is just fact-based. Mommy doesn't ride with anyone who's been drinking, and you guys don't either.
Do you tell the boys, and I think this is part of Donna's question, that if you ever see your daddy drinking and driving and has alcohol in his cup, that you call the police or you call me or something like that? Do you tell the boys at 8 and 6.5 something like that about their dad?
Here's what you do. You tell the dad, hey, this is what's going to happen. If I think or I find out you've been drinking, I'm not going to do it now, but if I find out that that's what's going on, I'm then going to go tell our boys that daddy's drinking and that they're not allowed to get in the car. Give him a warning, although he's already had enough warning, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
You know what? If you think he's been drinking, the guy's already got a DUI and you know he's drinking, don't ever let the guy drive.
Yeah, I mean, because you think about the worst case scenario here, and how bad would you feel if anything ever happens and your boys come to harm because he's drinking and driving, and you don't feel like you did everything you possibly can, because you're not in the wrong here. He's the one that's in the wrong with what he's doing.
If you got busted for a DUI and you're still an idiot to go out there and do drunk driving, call that guy, call the dad out. Say, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, you do have to call him out. And I mean, the 6-year-old might be a little young, but it might be a teaching moment for the 8-year-old. And this might be something that you can say, look, this is very serious. And mommy and you boys, nobody is ever allowed to ride in the car with someone who has been drinking and driving.
Do you tell the 8-year-old to call you or to call 911?
Call the mom.
Call mom.
Okay. And she probably needs to really have a firm conversation, too, with the ex, too, to say, look, this is
Big
not
time.
cool. 877-979-WRMF. Any other suggestions on how you would handle it if you were Donna and your ex comes to pick you and the boys up and he's been drinking a little bit and he's got a roadie with him? Call or text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself.
righty. Yeah, well, when it comes to how to handle your ex who's driving in the car, a lot of people said this is ridiculous. I mean, you shouldn't have to call about that. I think to clarify what, she was looking for here with Donna, I think, and her situation, how do I handle it? What is the best way to handle it? Yeah, you get the kids out of the car, no doubt. You definitely don't ride with them. And I think the question is, do you call the police? What kind of conversation do you have with your ex-husband?
Do you handle internally?
Yeah, I think that's probably to clarify kind of like what she's looking for is how far she go with this. And do you tell the boys? Be like, if you ever see dad with what you believe to be alcohol, and I think probably the right move is immediately call me, try to get out of the car, and then she can call him. And I think that is the best thing, right? Is internal before involving the police.
Yes, because if you involve the police and you turn that into that scene and he's not over the legal limit, they don't arrest him.
Yeah.
And now it's just this whole big scene. They will not arrest him.
But here's what I'm at. Can they arrest him if they find an open container in the car?
He can be cited for that. But he's not going to be arrested for DUI if he
Unless
blows
he's
under the legal limit.
Yeah.
And now it's this whole big scene and this thing. It's very, very sticky.
Wouldn't you, if you're Donna, though, like going, I just don't want my kids ever riding with you because, I mean, luckily I was here to see it this time, but it's like to me, that's the ongoing question. Yes, I think it is. Absolutely, it's a no-brainer. You don't get in the car and drive with somebody that's drinking and driving, all that kind of stuff. But let's go to the next level, and the next step is think about what's going through Donna's head the next time Daddy comes to pick up the kids by himself. And you're like going, I can't trust that you are going to be sober to drive. So how do you handle those kind of issues? Obviously you talk to them, but do you believe them?
You can go back to your attorney, whoever did your divorce and whoever set up your custody arrangement, and you can pursue getting something written into your custodial agreement.
I mean,
that he can't drive the kids because he's got a history of DUI and he continues to exhibit bad choices.
I mean, he's a moron to do that. I mean, you got a DUI and you're still dancing with the devil. I don't care if you're behind or with the legal limit or not. You're driving with an open container. You already got a DUI. Walk a straight line.
I hear you.
Some people can't.
Well, I would consider. Yeah, going on ahead and, talking to the attorneys about it.
That's the smart way to go through it. I mean, it's going to cost you money. You're going to have to, it's going to be a little tricky to pull it off. But when you call the cops and they show up and he doesn't blow over the legal limit, now it's a whole mess.
Well, and maybe this is the reason why you call the cops if you believe that he's drinking and driving, because just the fact you talking to him, and if it doesn't curb his behavior in the future and you see or notice that he continues to do it, you have the utmost responsibility to keep your kids safe.
And you keep saying that, what if it's not, above the limit? Something tells me the guy that has a DUI who continues.
He's done it once before over the limit.
He's not thinking right. So would it be shocking that he's got a buzz? No.
Yeah. Mitch is on here from West Palm. Mitch, you say just go ahead and call the cops on this dad, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I've towed cars for the police department for over 20 years, and I picked up countless scenes where children are hurt and innocent victims are hurt, and the DUI victim just walks away because he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, and that's horrible and that's tragic.
Scary.
So, yeah, maybe the worst advice is to say trying to keep it internal. And I understand wanting to try to keep the peace, but when you got somebody, it's
unfortunately, it don't always go down that way.
Look, this is what I was told by a lawyer. Yeah. I asked this whole scenario of a lawyer.
Yeah.
So I've been through this.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you other than this is the legal advice.
Oh yeah,
and a DUI cop.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think she'll fault a mom for if she wanted to call the cops. This guy's already shown he's just off the rails with judgment.
Yeah. Alyssa's on here from Boynton, 877-979-WRMF. What's your take on it, Alyssa?
I think it's important that as a mom, you're going to have to discuss the problems of addiction with your kids. They're going to be seeing him being drunk, and then you also have to have that discussion with them because they could inherit that addictive personality. So that as they grow up and as they're trying things, and they will, they need to know that that's a serious cause and a serious danger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it is definitely a big danger.
It's a teaching moment. It really is. And you have to, I mean, they may be a little young and it may just be a little loss of innocence for everybody, but Unfortunately, this is what Dad has thrust the family into, and now you have to talk with the kid about, we don't get in the car with anybody who's been drinking and is now trying to drive. Ever.
Right.
We just don't do it. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen.
There you go. All right. Well, the question here is, what did Donna wind up doing? And apparently Donna had said that she wound up getting the kids out, and she handled it internally. So, and I think that's still the ultimate question: is internal the right way to go, or do you involve the police? And right now, she's going to handle it internally. But appreciate all the comments. You can always get through to us. You got your own little dilemma you want to send to us. mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we'll hear from Alec Baldwin. It sounds like that voicemail that he left his daughter, so many years ago, still to this day haunts them and their family.
That's the one we called her a pig.
A rude, thoughtless little pig. Yeah, so we'll get into that coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
KVJ 5K a day giveaway, another $1,000 here for you. You got to take the word formula, Formula, formula. Text it right now to 77000. 77000 gives you the hookup for $1,000 in cash. Must be 18 to play. Message and data rates apply. It's formula to 77000. Brought to you by Rego Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, and Alpha Impact Windows and Doors. It's the KVJ 5K a day giveaway. Well, we just love to act here on the KVJ show. Doesn't mean we're good at it. We just love doing it. Today we've got another KVJ movie moment for you for tickets to Busch Gardens in Tampa for their Food and Wine Festival.
It is back, but we are going to approach it a little bit different. There's a little bit more theatrics to this scene.
Okay.
Got some ambiance, you got some music.
Okay, so I believe pay attention to the setting and everything else that goes into it.
Yeah, and we got to decide who wants to be who. Do you want to be the main star? I think Kevin should definitely be.
You're the casting director, my friend.
Yeah,
you've got the power.
Yeah, of course Kevin should be the main star. I mean, he's the main star here.
Well, there you go.
He's the main star at home.
Okay. All right, I got this.
Okay, so Virginia, you're going to be the narrator, and you've got the one line. You're Anthony.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's kind of nervous, too.
All right.
You got the sound effects?
I do have the sound effects. I believe we're ready to go. There's kind of an ambient scene that is being played here.
And we cut this down. It's way shorter than yesterday.
Good, because the script yesterday was like 4 pages long.
Well, that was a rap part. It was the first one. We're working out the kinks.
Okay. All right, here we go. Ready and action.
Tommy has just told a story that's cracked up the entire company of gangsters sitting at a table.
Really? Really funny.
What do you mean, I'm funny?
You're just funny, the story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean, like the way I talk? What?
It's just funny. The way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Whoa, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What did you say? Funny how? Like what?
Just, you're funny.
Okay, you mean let me understand this, because maybe it's me, maybe I'm a little bit effed up, but maybe I'm funny how? I mean funny, like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What, I'm here to like effing amuse you? What do you mean funny? Like funny how? How am I funny?
I don't know, just, how you tell the story. What?
No, I don't know, you said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the F am I funny? What the F is so funny about me? Just tell me what's so funny.
Get the F out of here.
Okay. All right, Wes.
I don't know. What do you think? Awful? No more? Last time we do it.
I thought it was pretty good. I don't know.
It was better than yesterday.
It was better than yesterday. I still think it can be shorter.
Okay, yeah, we're working on that.
We're working on the timing of it.
Yeah.
But we got some sound effects.
Can we get it down to about 4 seconds?
The 4-second acting game. I don't hate it.
Personally, I think I was great.
You were the star.
Well, I think you were cast properly.
All right, Busch Gardens tickets, pair of one-day tickets with a parking pass for the Food and Wine Festival. What is that movie? 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second, we'll find out from Alec Baldwin how that voicemail that he left his daughter years ago when she was just 11, how that voicemail still haunts his family today. Ooh, before we get into that, though, did you see Mike Epps had a little, I don't know, you can't call it a slip-up because it was a planned thing. On stage, he thought it'd be a good idea to bring out a live kangaroo and do this bit where the kangaroo's like jumping around and there's dance music and they're trying to get the kangaroo to dance. But in the video, the kangaroo wants no part of the dance party.
It's distressed.
It's distressed. The kangaroo is trying to get off the stage. The kangaroo is visibly upset. Originally, I think Mike Epps was trying to defend it and say, the kangaroo's fine. We had a trainer.
I think what had happened was it was still very new. People, turned on him on social media, but then he had his defenders, which I think he thought he could defend himself and say, hey, look, these are well-known trainers. The kangaroo is fine. But then he changed his tune, and then he made a big apology and realized he was like,
I'm not going to win this one.
He was not going to win.
I made a bad decision, I made a bad move, and I'm always on TMZ, guys. I make mistakes all the time, but when it comes to animals, man, I'm an animal lover, man. If you go through my Instagram, I've been to kangaroo preservations over there in Australia, feeding kangaroos. I've been an animal lover since I was a kid.
Okay.
So I think people are backing down a little bit now that he's apologized, but you won't see any more kangaroos in Mike Epps' comedy show.
He's on the apology tour.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do.
It is definitely the best. Did you see where Ed Sheeran teases the release of a new song he recorded, I guess while he was in Africa last year? He says that he's got this whole recording session that he did that he plans to release.
Okay, it hasn't released yet, right?
No, not yet. A couple of the songs are going to be really amazing, and he will be giving us exact dates, collaborative stuff that he did over with some people in Africa last year, but they are coming. So if you're a big Ed Sheeran fan, secret songs coming your way very soon. How exciting.
Your boy Paul Simon did that. He went out to Africa and recorded some stuff.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And finally here, Alec Baldwin, man, he still is haunted by that voicemail that he left for his daughter however many countless years ago. She's a grown-up now, but back when she was 11, he left her that voicemail calling her a rude, thoughtless little pig.
She was 11?
Yeah. Here he is talking a little bit about the ramifications of that still to this day.
You've written about it before. That voicemail, you say it caused a permanent break in that relationship. Permanent?
Because it's thrown in your face every day. As I mentioned in the book, there are people who admonish me or attack me and use that as a constant spearhead to do that. It's a scab that never heals because it's being picked up all the time by other people. And my daughter, that's hurt her in a permanent way.
And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by Our Kids World. Your business can exhibit to thousands of families at Our Kids World. Log on to adayforkids.com for booth space and sponsorship pricing.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Got to say what up and happy birthday to Robert Downey Jr. RDJ. He is turning 52 years old today.
Nice.
Natasha Lyonne, she's from Orange is the New Black, does a great job in that, was also in American Pie. She's turning 38 today. Jamie Lynn Spears from Zoe 101 is turning 26 today. Sounds like she just hangs out in Kentonwood, Louisiana with her daughter these days.
She does. Thank goodness. I think that daughter is recovering from that ATV accident.
Yeah.
That was some scary stuff.
David Blaine turns 44, and Austin Mahone, South Florida pop star, is 21. Able to get a drink, yep. Gotta say, what up and happy birthday, Georgine. That's from your daughter, Christina. She said, we know I'm your favorite. So there you go. Got any birthdays you want to get to us? All you have to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. All right, well, just a couple minutes ago, we acted out the KVJ movie moment of the day. And the reviews?
Well, give them to us. Even if they're scathing, we need to hear them.
Kev sounds a little constipated. Little cringy.
Little cringy.
Awful.
You know what? It felt cringy doing it, so there you go.
Okay.
A little cringy.
Little cringy.
Yeah, they love to give opinions, don't they?
Little cringy. All right, Bill's on here from Tequesta. Bill, what was our KVJ movie moment of the day today?
Well, Mr. Joe Pesci wannabe, that was an easy one. That was Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, yeah.
Okay, sir, be honest. How was the acting, and how was Kevin's Joe Pesci?
Actually, Kevin wasn't that bad.
Yeah, a constipated Joe Pesci is probably a good way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think constipated. I thought a little, you went a little Shatner with it, a little overacting. But other than that, not bad.
Okay, all right.
All right, we need these critiques. We need
like
this.
it.
We're going to get better.
Bill, going to hook you up with a pair of one-day tickets with parking passes for the Food and Wine Festival at Busch Gardens. Plus, you qualify for 4 one-day park passes with hotel stay, okay?
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, they got some good acts coming up this weekend. You've got Hunter Hayes, also Daya and Matt Nathanson. Got to be performing at Busch Gardens coming up this weekend.
Matt Nathanson, that's some sweet vocals there.
Absolutely, yeah. He played our No Snowball a couple years back.
I like it.
Just a couple minutes. Going to be talking about your accident-prone kids. Do you have kids that are always in the nurse's office?
Yes.
They seem like they're always hurting themselves.
I led the league in stitches. I had stitches every 3 months as a kid.
Yeah, we're going to play a little game of one-upmanship here today. Is there any kid more accident-prone than Virginia's Magnolia?
Good luck.
Yes.
She moves like a baby giraffe that's just been born.
We're going to see. Can her record be beat? We'll give the full rundown and your comments next. 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We have just one incident for you to be aware of in Palm Beach County this morning. The exit blocked I-95 northbound to Lantana Road. And in Broward County, we have a disabled vehicle for you to be aware of. That's blocking the left lane I-95 northbound at the Pembroke Road exit. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Spring is here, and it's time to permanently remove your unsightly body hair. So you're gonna love that right now, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are offering up to 50% off laser hair removal. You can permanently remove your unwanted hair and get the smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin you've always wanted. And the best part is, Body Details is the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Plus, they have amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free Healthy Home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett.
Greek Moving and Storage is ready to help you have your best move ever. This is what they do. They are pros. They come into your place and they've just got it. They've got it on lockdown. They're so good at what they do. It's really fun to watch them work. They come into your place with a team of men and they pack you up, they move you, they unpack you at the new place. It is so exciting to see it done so fast. Time is money, baby, and you don't have time to spend weeks and weeks and weeks on a move. That's what it's going to take you if you do it yourself. If you have Greek Moving and Storage, it's done in a matter of hours. Boom, done completely. It is amazing. Time is money. Why would you try to do it yourself when you have Greek Moving and Storage? 65% of their business now comes from referrals. They do more referrals than anybody else because everybody keeps telling their friends about Greek Moving and Storage and how amazing they are. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek. Get your free quote today. That's ** Greek. Or go online, GreekMoving.com. These guys are the best. They're even going to pay you cash for your referral. If you refer Greek, you get cash. ** Greek on your mobile phone and get ready for your best move ever.
Here comes Mom. Do you think she looks weird today?
No, why?
She's got that look.
Not the look. The spring cleaning look?
That's the one.
No, remember last year? She'll make us clean for hours.
The windows! We'll have to clean all the windows!
Okay, get a grip. She said we're done with errands after Publix, and we don't have that much cleaning stuff at home, so we're good, right?
No, we're not good. It's a spring cleaning sale at Publix. Not only do they have all kinds of cleaning products and supplies, they're on sale. So she's going to buy everything we need and save money.
Which makes her even more excited about cleaning.
Hey guys, you're not going to believe how much I just saved.
Ah!
Almost everyone's excited about stocking up at the spring cleaning sale at Publix. Hurry in and save on everything you need to spring into a sparkling clean house. Like right now, assorted varieties of Palmolive are 2 for $6. Assorted varieties of Purex are buy one, get one free. And assorted varieties of Lysol disinfecting wipes are buy one, get one free too. Only at Publix supermarkets, where shopping is a pleasure.
Earnings vary based on your effort. Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll learn our simple 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to make money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and this week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where you will learn how to make money flipping homes and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, call 1-800-360-1400. Seating is extremely limited. Call right now because this free ticket offer expires this Friday. That's 1-800-360-1400. That's 1-800-360-1400.
Hey, you want the best in entertainment, but you're always on the go? You're not a couch potato, but you still like to do your binge watching? Well, then you need Xfinity just like I've got. Because with the Xfinity TV Go app, you're always able to stream your favorite TV shows and your favorite movies no matter where you might be. In home, you got the best and the fastest Wi-Fi, so you don't have any kind of interruptions when you're watching and streaming your favorite movies, TV shows, not a problem. When you're out of the house, you got millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, so you're not using your data and gobbling up tons of extra money. The in-home super fast internet is the fastest on the planet. They've actually put it to the test. That's why I love Xfinity. So many great things when I'm at home, so many great things when I'm away. And you can jump on it right now. Get the fastest internet and the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Plus, you get that amazing X1 DVR with the X1 voice remote that you can actually talk to. It's the coolest thing ever. You'll never want to hit buttons on your remote ever again. To get it, all you do is call 1-800-XFINITY or go online to Xfinity.com today. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabyte service, router coverage, and speed on 5 gigahertz band.
Hey, Frankie, what you got there? It's an Italian hero from Subway.
A lot of meat on that sandwich.
Well, yeah, Mrs. G. It's got mortadella, spicy capicola.
Capicola? Nice.
Genoa salami, oil and vinegar.
Is that Mediterranean oregano I smell?
Yeah, Mr. Antonelli.
What did I tell you? That thing is loaded.
That's a nice sandwich. You did good, Frankie. Real good.
Thanks, Sal. Thanks. Everybody?
Subway has the authentic taste everyone loves. Introducing the Italian Hero. It's our better Italian flavor for a better Subway. Limited time only.
Join Jaybird and the WRMF Street Team as we celebrate National Beer Day. Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at Copper Blues Rock Pub and Kitchen in City Place. It's Happy Hour Beer Fest with KVJ for National Beer Day at Copper Blues. All the details are WRMF.com.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Warm and breezy to start our Tuesday. Skies mostly sunny today and hot. High temperatures near 87 at the coast to beach, near 90 well inland, and gusty southeast winds 20 miles an hour, occasionally 25. Tonight, partly cloudy, breezy, warm, the low 75. And for Wednesday, mostly sunny, high 88.
When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up in just 2 days, Fork and Cork is going on at Legacy Place here in Palm Beach Gardens, right off of PGA. Just go a little bit east and boom, it's going to be right on your right side. If you love really good food and you love really good wine, this is where you want to be on Thursday night, starting at 7 o'clock. Virginia is going to be out there. They got some of the best food in Palm Beach County, paired with some of the best wines from all around the world. Food pairings, cooking demos, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited about the cooking demos. Chef Jeremy from Benny's, maybe you've seen him on Chopped. He's going to be doing a demo. Steven from season 1 of Top Chef, he's going to be doing a demo. No big deal, Jay-Bird, just big names.
Okay.
All right. Want to get your tickets? Go online right now, littlesmiles.org for Fork and Cork Thursday night.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Do you got an accident-prone kid?
Yes.
Could your kid actually beat the record that Magnolia's got running? Yesterday, Virginia got her daily call from the nurse's office at school.
Well, they know us on a first-name basis.
Yeah, Magnolia's in there like every day. She got some different ailment or problem going on, and she's not a faker either. I mean, she's not putting this stuff on. She's legitimately hurting herself.
It's legit.
Or is legitimately sick. I mean, just the other day you were talking about how she's projectile vomiting all over the place.
Yes.
Does she get stitches? Because that's how I thought a lot of kids get stitches, because they're clumsy walking into stuff.
So she hasn't gotten recently any stitches, but she's got burn marks. She had to get an x-ray.
Do they ever call DCF on you to be like, what are you doing to this kid? Because we're just not buying it.
When she was little, I did have to take her to the emergency room, and I was very worried that they thought that I was abusing her or something, because she had been there twice in the course of a month and a half.
I'm going to say this quickly because this is going to make you go, yee. Yesterday, she scratched her eyeball.
Again.
Told you. Yeah, I told you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Twice. And different eyes, right?
Different eyes.
Okay.
Same injury.
Was she wrestling an eagle?
There was a scratch on the eyeball.
That eagle wrestling's very popular.
What happened?
This time she was playing volleyball, and I don't know, something happened. She scratched her eye.
Wow. Okay, so run down all the problems that she's had, because this is just the most recent. And you said all these are just 2017?
Yes, these are just 2017 injuries. So she started off the year by scraping her nose on the bottom of the pool.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dove in, had a scrape from the top to the bottom of her nose.
Oh, that's some scary
raw
stuff. Yeah.
Was there water in the pool?
Scabbing. Yes, there was water. But
oh, wow, okay.
She was dumb and underestimated the depth of the pool.
That always has freaked me out when I was a kid.
It's tough to gauge.
I had to watch a movie about this lady named Johnny Erickson that had dove in and got paralyzed because...
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's scary. You got to be careful.
You do, and I throw that out there because that is something, please be careful, because you got to always know the depth of the water when you're jumping in, or especially head first.
She fell down the flight of stairs at school on the first couple of days.
I know that move.
Like how many stairs?
Like a flight.
The
She
whole
fell
thing.
down the
I
whole-
always wonder how that happens. Like
it happens very quickly and
how
easy.
do you not stop yourself? You would think after
Momentum.
a step or two, you can somehow, brace yourself or cut the...
Well, think about if you're carrying something or you've got something on your back, or just, man, it's hard. You
Big
can't
backpack.
Let me push you down the stairs and see how quickly you stop. You just keep going.
Yeah, well, this is coming from somebody. How often do you fall down the stairs, Shaybird?
I don't have a stair. What's that thing called? The
banister.
I don't have a banister.
Railing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and my lights are automatic, and if I don't have batteries, it's pitch black. I fall over a lot.
I think the only person that could stay pace with Magnolia might be Jaybird.
I know, they're right on pace.
We might have a head-to-head battle.
I had stitches 13 times as a kid.
Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty strong.
13, lucky 13.
25 times as an adult. He's just one big stitch.
That is 18 or under 13.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got on the...
She burned her arm on the curling iron, has a huge burn on her arm.
I saw that. She showed that to me.
Yeah, that happened like about a week ago.
Oh,
It's
my
a
goodness.
massive burn on her arm.
Oh, wow.
She crashed her bike twice and fell and really messed up her legs. Like, it looks like a meat grinder.
How long ago was that?
That was, twice it happened. So once was in February, and then once was like 2 weeks ago.
This is all 2017.
It's all 2017.
Okay.
And then in January, she was playing around with one of her friend's hoverboards, fell off that. We had to go get an MRI on her elbow.
Oh, boy.
By the way, those hoverboards, weak. Not that good.
Well, it's misleading just by the name.
It is.
You think they're hovering. They ain't hovering.
They ain't hovering nothing.
No.
Yeah.
They're rolling.
Yeah.
And they get out from under you pretty quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
else?
Yeah, she also this weekend went roller skating and fell on her kneecap twice.
Okay. How many is that in total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow. 9 times in 3 months, so she's averaging 3 good physical ailments a month.
She looks like an abused child. She's covered in marks.
Yeah, and that would be the scary thing if you do have an accident-prone kid, because you're probably having to try to convince teachers, school nurses that you're not abusing your kid. When they come in, they're always banged up.
Luckily, Nurse Roberta knows us, and she knows they're all legit, and she knows that we're not making stuff up.
She's seen her in action.
Yeah, she's seen her in action.
I like that name, Nurse Roberta.
You do,
You met Nurse Roberta.
I did.
She was a part of the delivery team for baby Rocco.
Oh, she's
I met Nurse Roberta too.
And she came out to St. Patty's Day.
I do.
We were drinking with her.
Absolutely.
I mean, no, we weren't. No. I don't want to get her in trouble.
Water. We were drinking water.
Yes.
All right, 3 in 3 months. Can anybody top that? What do you got? Do you have a more accident-prone kid? And how many have you had in the last 3 months, Jay Bird?
I've had a lot.
You've fallen down the stairs how many times?
I don't want to take Magnolia's shine. It's not about me right now. It's about Magnolia. It's not about Bird.
All right, maybe we'll compare that coming up in a second. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text the KVJ Show.
I know that I'm running out of time. I want it all. And I'm wishing they stop trying to turn me off. I want it all. And I'm walking on a wire, trying to go higher. Feels like I'm surrounded by clowns and liars. Even when I give it all away, I want it all. We came here to run, run, run. We came here to run, run. Just like fire, burning up the way. Rocking like the world, but just one day. Watch this madness, gonna push a ray. No one can be just like me anyway. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anyway. Just like fire, fire. Just like fire.
All right, how accident-prone is your kid? Virginia's daughter, Magnolia, school nurse about 9 times in 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's strong.
Pretty impressive. Erica is on here from Pompano, 877-979-WRMF. You're a little bit accident-prone, Erica?
No, but I wanted to say that when I was a kid, my mom always said, if you don't come home dirty, then you didn't have any fun. And it sounds like Magnolia is having the best time of her life. In the pool and roller skating and hoverboards, and she's coming home dirty and she's having a great time.
She is. You're right. No, everybody says we all want to die and come back as Magnolia. She's got a great life.
Oh, I once had a family member said, if you don't have stitches, you're not doing it right. And I kind of agree.
13 times by the time you're 18, you got stitches.
Oh,
huh?
yeah, big time. Head, chin, eye twice.
Stitches in your eye?
Right by my eye.
Oh.
They're not completely all crow's feet. One of them is a big scar underneath.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. It does.
Does Magnolia do any kind of dance or anything like that to kind of like work the coordination out a little bit?
She used to. She was in dance for years.
Yeah.
Did not help.
It didn't really? So she's done it?
Have you ever seen a newborn baby giraffe?
Yes.
Okay, that is my sweet daughter.
Uh-huh.
She has 2 left feet, and she's still trying to control them.
Okay, they're just,
But they're wobbly knees.
She's growing into her body. They're like she's growing.
She is.
It takes a while to get all your coordination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jaybird, how many times would you say that you've injured yourself? What are your recent track record?
Like in my life?
No. Let's go back about 3 months. How many times you fallen down the stairs?
I've fallen off. I've reported on it twice, but it's actually happened 3 times.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I still can't move my arm. I really can't. And it does make a weird noise. I'm trying to think what else has happened.
If anyone needs a railing on stairs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is pretty dangerous. I don't know why they did that. I do kind of like it unless I fall. Because I can put like a little Star Wars big scene there.
He trips on the Star Wars stuff.
Somebody texted in and said, I ended up having all 3 kids in the ER during 1 week for different ailments. Broken collarbone, stomach issues, and my baby got glass in her eye from a broken Christmas ornament.
Oh.
Yeah, at what
Glass
point?
in the baby's eye?
From an ornament, yeah.
You can recover. My dad had glass in his eye. He had an explosion happen in his eyes, and he still actually has metal in there, and you can recover from it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, there you go. Sounds like Magnolia is the champ. That's the best that we got right now. 877-979-WRMF. Got some great hashtag Be Cool moments. Always loving people are doing something really cool, and Jacob from Fort Pierce let us know about one. He said, on Sunday, my family went out on a boat, and they were 9 miles off the coast of Fort Pierce, and the boat flipped over.
Oh, no.
The Coast Guard came in a hurry and rescued them within hours, thanks to the Find My iPhone app. They did a great job, and they brought my family back home and saved the boat. I love the show. Listen every day on the app. You guys rock. There you go.
Wow. To the coast, 9 miles?
To me, that is one of the most horrifying things. Like, I don't think I would go out on somebody's personal boat 9 miles. I'd be like, there's no way. I can't. I'm afraid of the sea.
If us were out in the sea and that boat flipped.
If us were out in the sea.
If we were out on the sea and we were all in the ocean.
Yes.
If we together were out in the sea. Am I saying it right?
Now you're in his head.
Yeah, well, you're about laughing at right in my face.
Do you want us to look away when we laugh?
No.
Laugh in that direction.
Look
Virginia.
away, look away. I'm hideous.
What I'm asking is, if we're all floating, would I be able to get on the Bronx back and have him be my flotation device?
No.
You
should not ever do that.
No, he tried doing that one time. He tried using me for a flotation device.
The Bronx sinks and you sink with him.
That's why I'm asking. Okay, maybe
kill us both.
You've got to find your own flotation device. Now,
that's why, unfortunately, you got to fend Jaybird off if you're in open water because he's going to come over and drown both of you. And you're like going, I hate to do this, man, but it's like you're going to kill both of us.
You got to get a life jacket. That's what you hold on to, a life jacket.
And I'm not kidding you.
Somehow I think he would beat a life jacket. I don't know how. I just feel
They find him at the bottom with the life jacket on. They're like, how does this happen?
I feel like he would beat it somehow.
I know y'all making fun of me, and that's fine.
We are.
I get it. But if I was to die first, I got no problems or no qualms. You guys eating me first. Seriously, you guys could.
We've only been out there for an hour. I'm not eating anybody.
I don't need a snack.
I'm delicious.
1 hour in. Hey, you want to eat Jaybird?
He's still alive.
I'm good. I had Starbucks right before we got out of here.
Still alive. I mean, how hungry are we?
I'm just saying, if it ever went down and we're lost out at sea and you need to eat.
Another hashtag Be Cool moment. We were talking about from Zoe 101. Jamie Lynn Spears having a birthday today.
Yes.
You may not remember Matthew Underwood, but he was on the show Zoe 101, and it was on 10 years ago now, if you can still believe it. And they still,
crazy.
Yeah, the show is still on every now and then on Nickelodeon. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a good show. I kind of like it. But he played Logan Reese on the show a decade ago, and now he lives in Port St. Lucie. That's where he's from. And on Thursday, he saw a car accident, and he was one of the first people to get to the scene. He noticed there were 2 adults that were passed out with their 4-month-old baby in the back seat. And so he went and got the infant out and had his brother call 911 and saved the day.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. So that was kind of a hashtag Be Cool moment. TMZ picked it up, and it's kind of all over the place today.
Yeah, when you see something shaken down like that and you go to help out, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hashtag Be Cool.
And he did. If you want to see the video and his tale of it, we've got that up on our Twitter. You can go and check it out at KVJ Show. And I thought this was kind of cool, too. I do like when divorced couples try to work it out, especially when they got kids. We were had one call about that today.
They're cool with one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a divorced couple 2 years ago. They split up, and they've decided still, even with their 4-year-old son, every single year they get together and have a family portrait. for him. So he always has a family portrait to show. They kind of get together. And the mom now lives in Alaska. The dad's in South Carolina, I think it is.
Wow.
So but they meet up somewhere and they do this family portrait so that their son can kind of have still his parents all together and show that unity and stuff.
They take the picture, the kid walks out of the room, and they start yelling at each other.
Probably, yeah. They do it just for his happiness. So I thought that was some hashtag Be Cool stuff. Jaybird has got his hashtag Be Cool shirt on today.
Yeah, he does.
If you'd like to help us.
Oh, he's already got sweaty armpits.
Just
in
meet
it.
me. I do.
Wow,
I do
really sweaty.
That's a lot of sweat, bro.
Hey, look, we all don't get
He
ours.
does have on a hoodie. So
we all don't get our armpit sweat glands removed.
Oh, I'm so dry. That mirror dry
Oh,
works.
can I see if your armpits smell?
Yeah, you want to see?
Because she's got that she did that whole operation
She did,
thing.
yeah, uh-huh.
See, because her armpits were horrific, and I'm not making fun.
Yeah.
No, they were. They were bad.
Okay.
Wow. There's no smell there. I want there to be a smell there. There's
It's
no
bone
onion.
dry, Kevin.
Wow.
I haven't sweat in my armpits in over a week. I got it done just over a week ago.
Do you sweat more now other places? Like, do you just have like a fountain coming out of your behind or something?
No,
or what?
it's not noticeable. I mean,
Huh.
I have been other places and sweat, you
Yeah.
know, but it's not like it's more coming out of my butt.
Her armpits, and again, not being mean, they smelled like the Waffle House when they're cooking those hash browns.
Yeah.
With the onions.
With the onions. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, smothered but now, I gotta tell you, Mama, nice.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, mirror dry works.
How about that? There you go. Living testament. All right, well, coming up here on the KVJ show, Jaybird always puts names in his phone, but he always likes to create a nickname for everybody. I mean, you just go around the room here, and I've got the Bronc and Beady Eyes and Diet Pansy, and I don't know how many he's created for me.
The one that's newly trending is Murder Face.
Murder Face, McMurder. Yeah. I got about 10. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll look away when I laugh.
You better. My eyes might freak you out. So Jaybird puts all these little, kind of like these catchphrases and names for people on the phone. Nobody has like a real name. Everybody's got a nickname in his phone, and he has no idea who's in his own Rolodex.
Well, I've had issues with my phone the last 3 months. I'm like on like a backup 4 phone. I don't remember any of these numbers. Half of these contacts, some of them are from when we're in Miami.
Some of them are from when we're out drinking, and he puts people's numbers in his phone, and he's had like 6 beers.
Yeah, so every now and then what we wind up doing just for a little bit of fun is we have Jaybird call some of these numbers in his phone to see if he can figure out who it is. He's not allowed to identify who he is. He's got to just figure out who they are. And on top of it, we feed him some lines and stupid questions he has to ask and work into the call.
Yeah, I have to ask these ridiculous questions, and they are not easy.
Yeah, no, not easy at all. No, and people usually don't take it well.
I like when they get mad and hang up on you.
That's pretty much what's going to happen. We're going to delve into Jaybbird's phone and try to call some of these numbers, see what we get coming up next on the KVJ show.
And you got me like, girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? And tried to buy your pretty heart with a price too high. Baby, you got me like, oh, you love when I fall apart. So you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it feels me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do,
All right, going through Jaybird's phone. There are no first names. There are no last names. There's only these stupid nicknames, and he never has any idea who anybody is.
I mean, I wouldn't say stupid.
Well, to me, the concept is stupid because you never know who you're calling.
This one drives you up a wall.
It drives me up a wall. In fact, today I was entering some contacts into my phone, and I put in first name, last name. I put you should see my children. It is Caitlin Ralston, Colin Ralston, Cannon Ralston. My wife is in there as Kimberly Ralston, and it says title wife.
Yeah, one of the most annoying things you do is have me listed as Jason Pennington. It's so annoying.
Look, if Kevin ever got amnesia, it'd be no problem whatsoever. You could pick up your phone and
put my whole life together.
In about 30 minutes, figure out exactly who
here's
you
your
are.
wife, here are your kids.
Yeah.
And I will. I have child.
That's crazy.
Their title.
You are so organized.
Jaybird is the exact opposite of me. This drives me crazy. This whole thing I'm so tense doing this. So we go through some of the nicknames in Jaybird's phone, and we give them a call to see exactly how they respond. Now, to make it more fun, Virginia and I have written up these stupid lines or questions that he's got to try to work into the conversation just to make the situation even more confusing and tense.
They're nonsensical. Some of them are downright rude.
So to kind of set this up, some of these calls had been made several times. So there's you try to call, it went to voicemail, you'd call again. So when they finally pick up,
they're annoyed.
So they've been getting blasted nonstop by this one number. Like, who is this? And they're probably letting it go to voicemail. So finally they go, this must be an emergency or something. So they finally pick up. So they're already frustrated.
Yes.
Okay. It's good to set the
It's fun to set the scene.
Yeah. Okay, well, here's what happened when Jaybird called Chips. Is this guy like California Highway Patrol?
I didn't know who the heck it was. Chips. Did we eat chips together?
Maybe.
Does he look like Eric Estrada?
Does he smell like salt and vinegar?
Is it even a dude?
Great question. Here's what happened when Jaybird tried to call Chips from his phone.
Hello?
Hello? Is this Chips?
Excuse me?
Is this Chips?
No. You've called me 3 times.
This isn't Chips?
I don't know anybody named Chips.
No, I think you're Chips.
Nope.
Do you remember how my beard smelt? Maybe that will. Do you remember this?
Wow. Please don't call me anymore.
Oh, just let. Damn. Over one.
Chips didn't go so well.
We still don't know who Chips is.
Chips doesn't like to play ball.
What about Cat Squared? Would this be somebody that has 2 cats?
Could this be someone that gave me a Kit Kat bar? 2 of them. Squared Kit Kat bar. I'm just trying to think of how I would do that.
Yeah. And you often wonder, how do these even get in Jaybird's phone? Why does he not remember? And then you go to something like Brew at the Zoo, and you see him around 3 people, and he's going, hold on, let me get that.
And put your number in my phone.
And then you start to understand.
You're going to be Deedle Dum. And you're going to be Big Toe.
Ooh, Big Toe is good. I'll write that down. I like nicknames, man.
Yeah. Who is Cat Squared?
Hi, this is...
Hello? Is this Cat Squared?
Who is this?
Cat Squared? Quick question.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, are you a fan of belly button cheese?
Who is this?
On a man is what I mean.
On a man. No, not really. Who is this?
I'm trying to figure out who you are before I can say who I am.
Well, you called me.
Just out of curiosity, what size boobs are you wearing these days?
I'm really busy right now with a customer. Do you want to tell me who this is?
Do you, how high can you count?
Bye.
Bye.
How high can you
Prove it.
That's such a good question.
I think you said Cat, so maybe your name was Cat. And somehow you squared it.
I actually figured out after who that was.
Yeah.
That was, you actually know her. It's from the Chain Gang. Kit.
Oh, yeah.
Kit from we love Kit.
I love Kit.
Why was the Cat squared?
Because I think I figured out that her nickname was Kit Kat, and I think I squared it because I was drunk.
Seeing double.
Because I was
I don't
Quick, Jaybird. How high can you count?
Not high.
All right.
I really don't remember why I called her Kit Kat.
In your
Or Caddy,
phone,
whatever.
you've got the contact name Car. That's all it is, Car.
And that could be a business thing where is that Lou Backroad people?
It could be a driver.
yeah.
It could be a driver.
Yeah.
Car could be, I don't know, a Chuck Carr fan, former Marlins player.
Okay. Every time you hear the ding, that's one of the questions Virginia and I wrote for Jaybird to ask in this call, trying to figure out who is in Jaybird's phone.
Hello?
Car? Is this Car?
Hello?
Hello? Car? Or Car?
Who is this?
I'm trying to figure out who you are. I got you in my phone as Car. Have we... Okay, have...
Who are you?
Well, I'm trying to figure this out because I don't know who you are, but I'm just trying to figure out who's in my phone as Car.
Yeah.
Do you need a number to like a mental health institute or what can I help you with?
Did I accidentally send you a peen pic? Or have we ever slept together accidentally?
Who the is this? What is your name?
I'm just trying to figure out who this is. Okay, I'm sorry. I could really use a hug. Can I come over?
Oh my God. What is your name so I can get you some help?
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
He gets scared.
Yeah.
Abort! Abort!
Now, this contact is called Bride. So, did you go to a wedding and you put the bride's number into your phone?
This could be a million. It could be a bride event that we did for. This could go back to Miami for all I know.
It could be one of the wives of one of your buddies.
It could be. It could be a trivia. Drunk Girl Trivia. Maybe it was like a bridal shower.
Now, I believe this is a number that you've been calling repeatedly and you couldn't get them to pick up.
Maybe 6 times.
Okay. All right.
So when they finally pick up, are they mad?
They're very upset.
Just have that in your mind that that's what's been going on.
Okay.
Jason, how can I help you?
Bride? Is your last name Bride? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can I come over? I could really use a hug, man.
Who is this?
And I would love it if you could sing me a lullaby. Bride?
This is weird. Yeah, I think you're trying to talk to the wrong person, dude.
How do you feel about giving a grown man a sponge bath?
That sounds sick to me.
It sounds sick? All right. Bride.
Listen to me, you sick bastard. Quit f***ing calling me, all right? I will reverse, investigate your number, and I will f***ing hunt you down. Just don't f***ing call me again.
Jason, hey, it's Jaybird.
Oh, ow. Oh, jeez. Whoa.
That went well.
Me and Deaders are like, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
He's going to kill you.
I was like, oh my gosh, he got so mad.
That kind of got away from you, huh? Wow. All right. Did you ever find out who that was?
No.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do?
We tried calling back, didn't answer.
Oh, man. Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Yesterday, we had a hard time getting somebody on the phone. Remember, we were trying to find out about the hookup or hang-up date from over the weekend.
Yes, we thought a little ghosting was going on.
Like, what was going on with Evan? Like, because we'd agreed, and he's like, going, yeah, I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Everything was good. We had Courtney on yesterday, and it sounded like the date had gone pretty well, but she tried to get hold of Evan and could not. So it was like, the dude was just like AWOL. So where was he?
That's not a good sign.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he just has a good excuse. That's what we want to find out. Where was Evan yesterday when we tried to talk to him? And is he ghosting Courtney? Is there going to be a second date? We'll get the answer to all those questions coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we have one accident for you to be aware of on your side streets here in Palm Beach County. That is Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard at North Dixie Highway. And in Broward County, an earlier accident now cleared in Hollandale Beach on I-95 northbound at Pembroke Road. The traffic's still very slow in that area, delays back to Hollandale Beach Boulevard. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss, unlike others, results guaranteed, no exercise required, no prepackaged meals. It works because you're not going to be starving yourself. I love food. If you show me a program where I'm going to starve myself, I'm not going to have long-term success with that program. I love food too much. Quick weight loss showed me how I could still have food all day. More food than I actually ever thought I would eat on a weight loss program. I was very surprised how much food I ate, and I still lost the weight. Results guaranteed, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose up to 100 pounds or more. I lost 25 pounds on the program, and I know the quick weight loss works personally. Right now, get 6 weeks, $66. All services included. Kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net. There's 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, dial ** quick on your mobile phone. That's ** QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial ** 78425 on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. Dial ** quick.
Wow, Greg, your house is like an ant farm.
Yeah, Hewlett, man. I'm being overrun by ants. I've sprayed them, set traps for them, stomped on them. They can't be stopped.
Okay, but...
I can't stop the invasion. It's hopeless. Run for your life!
Calm down. With Hewlett's 40 years of experience and our healthy home service, we know exactly what to do to stop those ants. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com, unless you like living in an ant farm.
It's no picnic. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Gadget guru, travel buff, sneaker freak. Whatever your passion may be, PNC Virtual Wallet has the financial tools to help fuel it. Virtual Wallet shows you the big picture of your money, like how much you're saving and spending. With budgets arranged by category, you can see what's going into things like groceries or entertainment and travel. Plus, you can set budget alerts, so you can do what you love without getting too carried away. Now through May 16th, earn up to $300 when you open and use a select new Virtual Wallet product. Simply establish a qualifying direct deposit and make 10 purchases with a PNC Visa debit card. For all the details, visit a branch or go to pnc.com/checking offer. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. Visa is a registered trademark of Visa International Service Association and used under license. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
At Nellie's Free Range Eggs, we believe happy hens make better eggs, and the experts agree.
If the farmer would keep them in big areas, they would be really happy chickens.
Big space, so you can run like the wind.
And they would do a bunch of fun chicken activities.
I'd let the chicken run in the house and run free.
When it's time for us to go to bed, he would be so tired that he would just fall asleep.
Nellie's Free Range Eggs. We love our hens, you'll love our eggs.
There's a place where compassion and expertise come together to make children well. At Jupiter Medical Center, we're proud to offer 24/7 emergency room care from highly skilled pediatric physicians. In collaboration with Nicholas Children's Hospital, we provide expert surgery and imaging and deliver compassionate care for children staying in our kid-centered DeGeorge Pediatric Unit. Jupiter Medical Center is here for your children 24/7.
Kids should be able to be kids, fun-loving and carefree, but so often today, ADHD symptoms, focus, or anxiety issues can get in the way. At NeuroCore Brain Performance Centers, their brain training program is like a physical therapy program for the brain that repairs these issues at their core. Why would you not give your child a better future that doesn't involve medication? Help your child reach his full potential today by signing up for a NeuroCore assessment. Call 844-4MY-BRAIN. That's 844-4MY-BRAIN. Call right now and mention WRMF for a special rate.
If you or a loved one has thought about braces, you gotta go where I took Magnolia. Dr. Bradford, he is the best. He is amazing. His staff, they are amazing. They really do make you feel comfortable. You know, putting braces on a young person or an older person, doesn't matter your age, it is definitely an adjustment to getting used to, and they understand the psychology of straightening out your teeth, and they're working with you every step of the way and making you feel good about it and telling you what's going to happen in and giving you, insight into the whole process. I love the fact that they've been doing this now 20 years. They know their craft at Dr. Bradford's office. He is a certified specialist. He is our best Invisalign and Invisalign teen provider in the whole entire area. If you're thinking about Invisalign or clear brackets or any of the technologically advanced stuff in orthodontics, you want to go with Dr. Bradford because he always stays at the cutting edge of the latest technology in orthodontics. Here's a number to call, 561-694-3006. And if you're an adult who's thought about doing those clear aligners, let Dr. Bradford show you how you can have your treatment done in less than a year. Yeah, less than a year. Your teeth can be straight and beautiful like you've always dreamed. Go online, see real patient testimonials right now at orthobybradford.com.
Get store-wide savings at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics, and more with no credit refused and interest-free financing till 2018. Apply online today at badcocksfl.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
I mean, I guess I was really pumped. We had a hookup, wasn't a hangup, and Courtney and Evan, they went on a date to Eclectic. It sounded lovely. They hung out till like the wee early hours of Saturday morning, just talking. Everything's going fantastic. And then we try to get him on the show to get a recap of the date, and we can't get a hold of Evan. And we talked to Courtney, and we're like going, well, have you spoken to Evan, or are you like been in contact? She's like, I texted him a couple times, but I haven't heard anything back. So
he ghosted Denny's. Denny's is trying to get a hold of him.
That is not a good sign.
Yeah, so I got to try to figure out like what is going on here. I need to get kind of a recap here. Why has Evan like been ghosting Courtney and us, and like what is happening? Well, I guess apparently we're going to get to our conclusion here. Now we've got Courtney on, and Courtney, when we talked to you, you said that everything was pretty good. You really liked your date with Evan, right?
Yeah, it was. I thought it was great. We had a really kind of like naturally good long time. You know what I mean? Like we talked for a really long time. We went to dinner first, thanks to you guys, and had some beers. There was some live music there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked for longer, and we went to an art studio and like saw some like independent, art and talked about that. And then went out and just sat on a bench by the beach and talked till the tiny wee hours of the morning. So
Okay.
it seemed like it was a good time.
It sounds like a good time. So what exactly was going on? What happened to Evan? Why no response? Evan, did you have a good time with Courtney?
Yeah, no, I gotta say she's a great girl. We had a great time. But by the time I dropped her off at the end of the night, it was almost like I don't know, everything just sort of went too well, and she seemed like she was really looking for something real serious, and this could definitely lead to something real serious, and that's just sort of not what I'm looking for right now. I don't know if you guys remember, but I prefer to sort of be able to move around. And
Wait, so
that's why you ghosted Denny's? All right.
So okay, yeah. Why didn't you pick up when we tried to call you on Monday morning?
I actually totally forgot to set my alarm, so I just missed the call. I sort of set my own schedule, and I like maximum flexibility, and I apologize to you guys. I know I sort of missed out on the follow-up, but I just sort of need to have that freedom, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you had a good time. The date went okay. You're a little bit of a flighty dude, so is there going to be like a second date, or what's your overall feeling about Courtney from hanging out with her on Friday night?
I mean, I would love to hang out with Courtney again, but anything more than like 1 or 2 dates a month is sort of, not really what I'm looking for in my preferred social calendar, if you know what I mean. I just, like that, I got to keep it.
1 or 2 dates a month? That's not that many times.
So wait, either you like her or you don't, and you want to get more serious or you don't. Like
he doesn't listen. I can already hear what's going on. He doesn't want another date with her. He doesn't want anything romantic, and it didn't go well. That's what I'm hearing. Am I off on this?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it went perfectly well. Like I said, I don't want her to think. I don't want any of you guys to think that she's anything but a great girl. I just, I like you said, I don't want anything super serious right now. I'll hang out with her. She's great. We had a great time. But
okay, so you're just not looking for something serious, and you feel like Courtney is. Courtney, do you feel like that's a fair assessment that you're looking for a relationship that might be a little bit more serious?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily looking for anything. I just felt like a really strong connection, so I wanted to keep going that direction. But, like, I don't know. If it's not reciprocated, then 1 or 2 dates a month sounds sort of pointless to me.
Yeah, me too. Like, either you like me enough to make this fun and real, or you don't.
But what I'm hearing is I don't think he saw any romantic sparks. Am I off to say that?
I mean, I guess if there was something really deeply romantic, then maybe I would be willing to sort of, accept a sort of more serious thing. And I guess I'm not. So no, I guess you're not off. I guess that is sort of the deal.
Okay, so you're willing to hang out, but not more than twice a month.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you guys last time when I talked to you, I got a ton of friends, a bunch of different friends. I'm all over the place, doing different things all the time, and
okay. All right, so we got a guy here that's looking for some fun, but he's not looking for something serious. You feel like Courtney is, and you're like, okay, yeah, we can hang out, but not that often.
What are your thoughts on this, Nikki?
I mean, it just seems what he's asking her to do, just a couple of dates a month, is stupid.
Is 2 times a month? I mean, is that not committed enough?
What does he work? Omaha?
That's weird. 2 times a month. Like, what are we even going to do?
Well, it's like every other
for?
weekend. I get one weekend with my friends. I get another weekend. Maybe we'll hang out.
I mean, you make a quick lunch date.
Well, thank you very much for giving it a try. And if you guys do, continue to talk and ever do hang out and things do start to escalate and get to a next level, please let us know. We'd love to hear if you guys are successful in a relationship or not, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, totally. And Courtney, I'm sorry if I misled you, but hey, if you do want to hang out again, you have my number.
Okay. There's just a limit on it.
Yeah, call me in 3 months.
I'm sorry. That guy's weird.
It's awkward.
Well, you can't have a passive dater. Somebody's like, I just like to keep my options open.
He wasn't that into her.
He wasn't that in. That's exactly it.
All right.
And that's a tough pill to swallow.
Okay.
It happens to all
I've
of us.
swallowed it a lot.
I've swallowed it a ton.
All right.
I'm not into you. You're weird.
Oh, there's your answer.
I've had that happen before.
We've told
Such
you
a
that.
bitter pill.
Yeah, but you're my friends. Imagine my date saying that. I don't like you. You're too weird.
All right. Want to give a shot at love? You can with the little hookup or hang up. Again, you just send us a little information about yourself, what you're looking for in somebody. Send us a photo as well and your phone number. Just send it via email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we will find out, was there drama last night on Dancing with the Stars? Oh, yeah. The person that went home accused the show of all kinds of stuff, including cheating and scoring wrong and all kinds of drama. We'll tell you who went home and if there was any kind of fight that happened. Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Gotta tell you, this dude Evan is getting blasted right now. The text messages coming in. This guy's a total moron. Christian Gray. What's this guy? This guy's an a-hole. Why lead somebody on? They come on and do this. What a D-bag. Big Chris said that.
Well, it's a dating segment, so you would assume anybody emailing the show is interested in getting in the dating world.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
almost like you just kind of like wasted a spot. I guess that was my question. I mean, are we saying, okay, you got to go at this like really fast and furious and you got to start dating hardcore like right away? And I mean, are we being fair to him by saying that? But a lot of people are saying, come on, man. It's like, it doesn't seem like he even wants to give it a chance.
It doesn't seem like he has the like they say on The Bachelor, he's not here for the right reason. Like, he's not looking to find a girl to settle down with and be happy.
That's not it.
He wants a bunch of fish in a little pond, and he likes to just, like...
I hear something different. I hear... this is a blind date, ultimately, when you really... Because they've never really met, right? They've never met.
They never met.
I just don't think he was feeling it. I think he wasn't feeling it.
He wasn't feeling it, and he's a player. He wants to continue to play.
There might be a little bit of both.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know people are not real happy with him. And I guess we got to throw this out there that we would like to try to find people that want to date seriously to do this. Because, I mean, it is kind of, it's a little bit of a letdown. If you have what sounded like a good date, we put all this effort into it, and then you're like, well, I'd hang out again, but I'm like, I don't want to do it too often.
We're a little plagued when it comes to dating games on this show.
Well, I tell you they're tough, and people are always like, what do you do dating games? But I'm like, I want people with this one to have full disclosure so that people can see kind of like what it's like, and you can see the frustrations, and it's tough. I mean, The Bachelor doesn't work for a reason. You watch it for the drama, but the relationships don't work. I mean, it's this environment doesn't find love. I don't think.
We here at the low budget Bachelor insist that our contestants are here for the right reasons, though, and I don't think he was.
There's no way we're going to know.
You're not. It's going to be a crapshoot. He went on a date with her. He hung out with her because he thought that was probably the right thing to do. But he didn't like her.
But he said he would go out with her again. Like, what is he talking about?
Because we were putting the screws to him.
Well, he said he would go out with her again, but he's like going, look, I don't want anything serious. Like, I'd hang out a little bit here and there, but I'm like, don't think that I'm going to be okay every weekend. All of a sudden, we're hanging out because it sounds like he wants to still hang with his friends and have his freedom.
That guy was kind of weird. What does he mean by I would still go on 2 dates a month with her? Like,
well,
that
he
doesn't
said
make
that's
sense.
ideally what a relationship he would be in right now would look like. He would have, every other weekend you would go and hang out. That's what his idea of a relationship is right now.
If the girl that was in the dating game, if she's listening right now, don't take it to heart because
This is not you.
This is the way that this is how dating is, though. It's crazy out there. You're always having crazy stories, especially when you're setting two people up in a radio contest, different personalities. If you did a 1-minute interview, things are gonna get weird sometimes.
That guy's a dope.
Did he not like her? Is he a player? Is he gay? Those are options A, B, and C that people are throwing at us right now. Those 3 options, and we may never know.
He could be a gay player. We don't know.
We
may
don't even
never know.
We may never know. Here's what you do again if you want to be a part of Hookup or Hang Up. You send us a little description about yourself, information about like who you are,
What you're looking for.
a photo, and a phone number.
And you also want to be in the dating world.
Yeah, you have to want to like
True.
be like walking towards a path of finding someone special.
And be willing to be honest too, because when you're not honest, and we're all just sitting here like, I don't know, like what happened? Like,
it's
please
weird.
be honest.
I've seen it happen before where people want to do bits on the air, and when they get in it, they kind of don't want to be a part of it anymore. I've seen it happen a lot where people get cold feet, like, I don't like the way this is going. I don't know.
All right. Well, you send us an email if you want to be a part of Hookup or Hang Up. Mail at kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
So coming up in just a second, somebody got the boot last night on Dancing with the Stars, and as they're exiting, they threatened one of the judges.
No way, really?
I love it.
That's pretty awesome.
We'll get into that coming up in just a second. But if you missed it, so Misha Barton has been all over TMZ recently. She was first on TMZ because she was on her patio in her underwear, hanging over her fence, groaning and moaning, and it was a crazy scene. Her neighbor videotaped her and was like, what the heck is going on with Misha Barton? In the broad daylight, mind you. Acting really bizarre. And then she was all over TMZ because of this video that supposedly her ex-boyfriend took of them when they were having an intimate moment, and he was threatening to release it, and she's got a lawyer, and they're like, we will stop you and you will not release it. And it's all this drama surrounding her, but is she telling the truth? Here she is describing a little bit about what happened on the night that she says she was drugged.
The night of my birthday, I went to dinner with 4 friends to my favorite restaurant. And then the next night, I thought we would go out and have some drinks at a bar and everybody could just come by and say hi. And the next thing you know, I started acting strange and my friends were like, this is completely out of your character. It's time to go home. And then a lot of the rest is blackout. And then my neighbor started taping me.
Oh, you're angry.
Kevin wants that as his new ringtone.
That's so good. Wait, play it again, please.
What? I mean, if I were the neighbor, I think I'd record this too. I'd be like, what is she doing?
Thank you. Of course the neighbor recorded it. What do you think the neighbor's
He's like,
supposed
you're not
to
going to
do?
believe it. Misha Barton's saying that something's angry. Someone's angry. She's freaking out.
Oh, you're angry.
Yes, I would be like,
She's
what?
pantsless. She's hanging over a fence. She's Misha Barton. Of course you tape it.
Okay.
And instead of trying to help me, the first thing they thought there, again, was to take a video and to document it. So, again, that was another huge blow to me, and I had to move immediately.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't know what the heck's going on. But she is saying, what, that she went out one night for dinner for her birthday, Nothing happened. Then the next night she went out for drinks with friends, and that's when she was drugged. But this video was taken in the broad daylight. And she said somebody slipped her the GHB, the date rape drug, and that's why she was acting all crazy. But GHB wears off overnight. You don't wake up with the effects still making you go, like, that's not how it works.
Okay.
So I don't know if I believe her on that. And then I don't know if I believe her about this tape either. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with the tape. Is it going to be distributed by one of these porn companies? If it is, we know how this works. If the celebrity doesn't sign off on it, the big distributor can't release it. They can't make money off of it. If it's leaked to just random sites and then taken down and then leaked and then taken down and nobody's like making money, if it's just up for free, that's when it's actually something that happened against your will. It'll be very interesting to see which one of those two happens. Here is a little bit of Alec Baldwin talking about, remember when he left that voicemail message for his daughter Ireland years ago? I guess she was 11 back when this happened. She's now an adult, and it still haunts them.
You've written about it before. That voicemail, you said he caused a permanent break in that relationship. Permanent?
Because it's thrown in your face every day. I mean, as I mentioned in the book, there are people who admonish me or attack me and use that as a constant spearhead to do that. It's a scab that never heals because it's being picked up all the time by other people. And my daughter, that's hurt her in a permanent way.
So is he kind of deflecting a little bit of the blame?
Yes.
From himself? It's not me who said it, it's those who keep bringing it up?
It's those people that hate me because of my political opinions that keep bringing it up that hurt my daughter every day.
Oh, I mean, people are going to, if you don't like Alec Baldwin, the first thing you do is you call your daughter a pig, and then you cite the voicemail.
You call him a rude, thoughtless little pig.
Well, here's what you don't do. Don't ever leave an angry voicemail. Ever. Because now you've got a paper trail,
You're
or whatever
right.
you want to call it.
Ask Mel Gibson.
Ask Corey Feldman. He left one. I mean, ask Jason Pennington. He's left a few.
Really?
Oh,
Where are these secret tapes?
Don't start asking questions that I don't want answers to.
And finally, I'm sure you guys missed it again last night. Dancing with the Stars was on. It was Vegas night, Kev.
Oh, really?
So it was kind of sad. Here is Charo being eliminated.
Charo and Keo, Nick and Peta on this third week of competition. The couple leaving right now is Charo and Keto.
You made a beautiful bride. And you made up with Bruno, too, right? Anything you want to say to Bruno?
Hello, everybody. I am having a very good time.
Yes.
I enjoy very much. Bruno, I'll see you in the parking lot.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
How awesome would it be if Charo fought Bruno? He's the little judge.
Yeah, right.
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that I'm definitely pay-per-viewing.
She's actually, when I was trying to figure out who really she was, I looked back at some clips of her. She's pretty funny.
She is.
Was from Modern Family.
Yeah, she's
before that.
awesome.
Yeah.
She had a great run on Surreal Life as well.
She did, that's right. So sadly, she went home last night. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. Your business can exhibit to thousands of families. Log on to adayforkids.com for booth space and sponsorship pricing.
Got a hot ticket for you. Sunfest is going to be coming up just about a month away from now.
Wow, it's right on the corner.
It is. Just about 4 weeks. Going to be kicking it off. And we got your tickets. You can get them right now, of course, at sunfest.com. And you can also volunteer for the KVJ Volunteer Army that is going to be all over Sunfest, helping out. If you'd like to go in there and help out with Sunfest and get in the gates, that's an easy way to do it. Just go to kvjshow.com. Or you could just text us your secrets right now. Be completely anonymous. But if you want to go on the radio and answer a couple questions about your secret, if we choose it, you get Sunfest tickets.
And we know if you're lying. We can tell. We got a new filter on our microphones.
Do we have that voice disguiser?
We do.
Okay, good. So if you don't want people to recognize your voice because your secret is that juicy, we put you on this thing that makes you sound like the devil. No one's going to know it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take the call, someone confessing murder? Do you take that call?
Yeah, but then we have to call the FBI afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the ones that one you might want to keep to yourself.
Is that like a radio standard thing?
We just need to do, if you're doing something of that nature, then yes, unfortunately, we, by obligation,
don't do
have to
that.
No, I'm saying, what if
you murder?
That's good.
Yeah, I'm asking
All
questions.
secrets but murder. Yeah, that's the one that, unfortunately, we're kind of in a bind on that one.
I ask because I don't know.
Yeah. Call or text 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Text us your secrets right now here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we have a couple of incidents for you to be on the lookout for this morning. In Delray Beach, we now have an accident. That's Congress Avenue at Linton Boulevard. Another accident in West Palm Beach. That's Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard at North Dixie Highway. You also want to be aware of a disabled vehicle in Boca Raton. That's on I-95 northbound just before Yamato Road. And in Broward County, police activity blocking the right lane in Pembroke Pines. That's Pines Boulevard westbound just after Palm Avenue. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Spring is here, and it's time to permanently remove your unsightly body hair. So you're gonna love that right now, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are offering up to 50% off laser hair removal. You can permanently remove your unwanted hair and get the smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin you've always wanted. And the best part is, Body Details is the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Plus, they have amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. Visit bodydetails.com and schedule your free consultation today.
Welcome to Wawa. Here the coffee is fresh and the people are friendly. Our hoagies are built to order on freshly baked rolls. Our lattes are prepared with rich espresso. And our smoothies are always made just for you. At Wawa, the fuel is affordable and the ATMs are surcharge free. After just one visit, you'll see there's simply no other place quite like it. Wawa is now open in Palm Beach County, and you're welcome anytime.
Here comes Mom. Do you think she looks weird today? No. Why? She's got that look. Not the look. The spring cleaning look? That's the one. No, remember last year? She'll make us clean for hours. The windows! We'll have to clean all the windows! Okay, get a grip. She said we're done with errands after Publix, and we don't have that much cleaning stuff at home, so we're good, right? No, we're not good. It's the spring cleaning sale at Publix. Not only do they have all kinds of cleaning products and supplies, they're on sale. So she's going to buy everything we need and save money. Which makes her even more excited about cleaning.
Hey guys, you're not going to believe how much I just saved.
Ah!
Almost everyone's excited about stocking up at the spring cleaning sale at Publix. Hurry in and save on everything you need to spring into a sparkling clean house. Like right now, assorted varieties of Palmolive are 2 for $6. Assorted varieties of Purex are buy one, get one free. And assorted varieties of Lysol disinfecting wipes are buy one, get one free too. Only at Publix supermarkets, where shopping is a pleasure.
So, Hewlett, man, what exactly is a Hewlett Healthy Home Service I've been hearing about?
Well, Greg, it's Hewlett's way to safeguard your family while defending your home against unhealthy pests. Our methods focus on protecting your family and our environment. And your pets, too.
What about my lawn?
Green and weed-free.
Termite problem?
Not a problem for Hewlett. We are a family-owned South Florida company providing over 45 years of great service. We guarantee results or your money back.
Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
A new car would be so awesome, right? You deserve it. You're driving around in that hoopty you've been driving around for years and you don't love it and you spend so much time in your car. Why not take it to Bremen Honda, trade it in, and put yourself in a beautiful new Bremen Honda vehicle? The biggest spring savings of the year going on right now. Huge savings. It's the Honda Dream Garage sales event going on, and you save big time on over 11 acres of Hondas. How about True Zero leasing? 0 down, 0 security deposit and 0 due at signing. Drive off in a new Honda from just $199 a month. Yeah, $199 a month. That could be your car payment. That's a real deal. That is on a lease program for 36 months on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're paying $199 a month. Mike Rodriguez and his team, they just want to put you in a great car at a great price. That's all they care about. This week at Brainman Honda, too, it's the Honda Dream Garage Sales event going on, so go check it out in person. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BrainmanHondaPB.com.
If you're ready for a change, New Look Boca should be your first call. New Look Boca offers Ticolipo, a minimally invasive but highly effective technique that'll take the inches off and keep them off. Ticolipo starts at just $19.99. Reshape your body with breast augmentation from $24.99. Facelifts and fat transfers under $4,000. Or put little to no money down with New Look Boca's Guaranteed Finance Program. The surgeries are performed by board-certified surgeons. New Look Boca also has specialists in lap band surgery for extreme weight loss, plus hair restoration and vaginal rejuvenation. Call New Look Boca at 561-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444.
Your life is picture perfect. But what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com. Bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
Well, we're getting our taxes all ready to go. Got a big tax return check. Hopefully it's going to be coming. I know a lot of people out there do. Big question is, what do you do with it? Here's one great suggestion. How about going to Panu Laser Vision and getting a LASIK procedure? If you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, this is the best time of year to consider it. When you're sitting on that money, you can take it to Panu and you can make an investment in yourself, the best investment possible. Plus, when you go to Panu, they got a great payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest, and you get $500 back just for listening to the KVJ show. I tell you, I loved going to Panu. So much easier than I thought. I was expecting something that was going to be painful. It wasn't. I expected something that was going to take hours. It took seconds, 90 to be exact. Then I was done. I expected to be out of work for a week. I wasn't. I was back the very next day and I drove myself home. So all the fears are gone, and if the money's in your pocket, take it to Panu online, PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Slip and fall, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Warm and breezy on this Tuesday morning, and through the morning hours, sunny to partly cloudy. We're reaching a high today. Ready for this? Near 88 at the Costa Beach, 90 inland. Very warm day. Gusty southeast winds, 20 miles an hour. Gust to 25 this afternoon. And a 20% chance for a few afternoon showers. Tonight, warm and breezy, 73.
When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up, we got another chance for $1,000 cash to KVJ 5K Day giveaway. You got 2 chances to win with us, 7 a.m. and then 9 a.m. and then 3 more chances starting again at 1 p.m. today. So listen up for the keyword and the number to call, and you can win $1,000 right at 9 a.m. here on the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Want to hear your secrets, what you got? Here's some of the juicy ones that have come in here. They're texting them to us, 877-979-WRMF. Now, we have no idea who you are, so the secret is safe. Somebody texted and said, I caught my brother's wife hooking up with her sister.
Her sister?
I caught my brother's wife hooking up with our sister, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Wow. So the brother, they have a sister? So it's her sister-in-law she was sleeping with?
Guess so.
All right, that's going to be tough to beat.
Jaybird's got a favorite.
Well, mentally, I'm there. I don't condone it, but...
You don't condone it?
I don't condone it, but...
When I was 15 years old, I used to sneak into my older 27-year-old cousin's room to sleep with him. Did this for a year. By the way, his wife never knew that he was into guys.
Wait.
What? Start over.
There's a lot of...
15-year-old boy was sneaking into his older 27-year-old male cousin's room. They were having relations for a year. By the way, his wife, he wound up getting married, never knew that he was into guys.
A lot of family hooking up stuff today.
Wow.
Yeah, that's scandalous, baby.
When I was younger, I hated my sister and I would secretly sabotage her weight loss. One time I took all of her diet pill capsules and emptied them and then closed them back up so there was nothing inside. She was popping nothing but air, thinking couldn't figure out why she wasn't losing any weight.
Aww.
That person scares me.
Yeah, passive aggressive there. And somebody else just said, I'm living a double life. So I don't know.
That's all they're giving us?
Little cryptic on that one.
Some would say maybe too cryptic.
I like double life, though. I'm very intrigued by those.
I do too. I need a little bit more.
Okay, so we caught my brother's wife hooking up with her sister. Not sure what to do about it. 15-year-old dude was hooking up with his 27-year-old male cousin. By the way, that cousin's wife never found out about it. And probably the other one is double life. Which one you feeling today for Sunfest tickets? What do you think?
For me, I would like to hear the
brother's wife hooking up with the sister.
I mean, yeah. That's my vote. But the other one, the hooking up cousin, that one's insane too.
Those two are crazy. Virginia, what's your vote for?
I'm going to go hooking up with the brother. He had no idea that he was married.
And there's so many levels of wrong. He's cheating on the wife. The kid's underage, and it's the cousin.
Okay, that's the
He's
one.
gay. He's the That's
trifecta right there.
Okay, so you have two different votes right now.
The wife has no idea that he's gay, and he's hooking up with his cousin who's 15.
There's three things there.
Yeah,
That's
there
bad.
is.
That's really bad.
Either one of those are really awesome.
I think because there is incest, because there is cheating, and that's the crazy one,
Okay,
right?
Life is a lie.
We'll lead off with that one. See if we can get that one on the show to ask some more questions of. We got a couple good backups though. If they are like, I can't come on the radio.
We have great backups.
Great secrets today. Thank you very much. We'll see which one we hear for Sunfest tickets coming up next here at the KVJ show.
Been sitting eyes wide open behind these four walls, hoping you come. It's just a cruel existence, like it's no point hoping at all. Baby, I feel crazy all night, and every day. Give me something, but you say nothing. What is happening to me? I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in vain, and I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. Until you come back home.
All right, what secret we're going to find out about here today? Got a couple of juicy ones here. The one I think we're going with. I was 15 years old. I used to sneak into my older 27-year-old cousin's room to sleep with him for a year. By the way, his wife never knew that he was into guys. A lot of things on many different levels for that. I mean, first of all, it's you're right, incest. 2, it's illegal.
Yeah, it's statutory. It's incest. It's breaking your marriage vows. Like, it's so much bad.
My goodness.
It is. So, are we rewarding bad behavior?
I guess so.
Gosh, I don't like
Well, to
doing
hear
that.
the secrets.
I know.
To hear the secrets, to get the details. That's just it. That's why it's like if you're like, well, that's just too salacious. Oh, did you turn it on? Because I just hit it again.
Oh, wait. He turned it on, then you turned
He's
it
so
off.
efficient. I saw on the screen. I'm like, oh, let me go turn that on for you. Which actually was turning it off.
But is it on now?
We're good to go now. Yeah, we need a voice disguiser on this one. Denny's and I working together.
Working against each other.
Yeah. All right. Just to hear the details on this. Yeah. So this illegal act. We're going to call him Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hello.
Hello. How many years ago? How many years ago did this happen?
Oh gosh, I'm 27 now.
Okay.
It was back when I was 15 and living in my parents' house. We allowed my cousin, because he moved out of the country with us, him and his wife, and I guess probably for a year.
Wow.
Like when his wife went into the shower or something, I snuck in his room and we did the deed.
Now, what cousin was this? Because I mean, you've got. Was it? Are we talking first cousin? Or are we talking longer down the line?
I think he's my second cousin, to be actual. Because my first cousin was his cousin, so he's my second cousin down. Still family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how did it start out?
One time I remember, I'm a 15-year-old at the time, and I went into the room, and unfortunately I caught him doing something to himself, and started from there.
You walked in on him having solo time.
Wow! And wait,
I don't know if you could say that. Really? He said a term. I don't know if he used it or not.
And hold on. So does his wife? Did she ever find out that?
No. They got an apartment together. They moved out after a year, and I still see him in family events. So we act like it's nothing.
Do you feel like a victim because you were underage and he was an adult?
I don't know. I was young. I was gullible. I didn't know what I was into. I was still trying to find myself.
Because he's 27 years old. And
he was the first guy I was with, period. So I don't know.
Wow,
I mean,
for it
you
to be a cousin.
Well, you're 15. He's 27.
Yeah.
I mean, hearing it, sounds like you're a victim.
What is the age of consent at that point? Is it 16? Is it 18? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, the fact too.
Now that I think about it years later, yeah, it really didn't feel right at all.
Of course not.
When you were, who would you say initiated it? Was it you or was it your cousin that you would say initiated it?
Him, because I walked into the room, he was doing something, and he was just like, hey.
Yeah, you were a victim, man. Honestly,
you were.
That guy. I mean, he was 27 years old. It's just not right.
Do you think that you still have lingering issues with it today? Have you gone and had any therapy sessions about it to talk about it? And have you ever brought it up to anybody in your family?
Actually, the first ones I ever talked to anybody about it.
Wow.
Literally for me, because I've been wanting to take it off my chest for so long.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've been able to find yourself now that you're, older and you know what you want?
I know that I'm gay and I know that much, but it's kind of hard because I guess I go back to that and I don't know. I just have weird. I know I wasn't the same after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have some guilt from it, and then you think that anytime that you're with someone, it's shameful because the first was shame.
My relationship's harder now.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that we all, and especially when you start finding yourself sexually and things like that, we all probably have stories and have had experiences that are questionable and things like that we probably still are buried in our subconscious that are causing us issues and can continue to cause us issues later on in further relationships.
Especially at that age where, 13, 14, 15, you really are. You're trying to find who the heck you are.
Yeah. And to have all that happen at that age and to be thrust in that position, especially with somebody that is in the family and somebody that's trusted.
When I was younger, way younger, about 5, I got raped.
Oh, jeez.
So a lot of stuff happened in my life.
Was this family or was that friend?
No, this was actually a neighbor because my parents were, back at the time, they were just new to the country, so they used to work in tomato fields, And I was left at home alone. I'm an only child. And this guy, asshole, broke into the house. And
Yeah.
So Have you ever? You really should go to talk to somebody because there's specialized counselors that can help you get through a lot of these feelings. I know you said you haven't really talked to anybody but us ever about it, but you might benefit greatly from a little therapy, just working some of these things out.
Yeah, I think without a doubt. I think there's so many people that have that, and there's so many people that right now are listening, and that's the thing about The Secrets, where people are holding on to things, and you'd be surprised exactly who has had something. And if something like that has happened to you in your past, it never goes away. You always think about it.
Absolutely.
And you need to come to grips with it, because I think unfairly to yourself, you make yourself like you did something wrong.
Right.
And you feel in your own mind that you're guilty of something, and you're ashamed and you're embarrassed. And you're not, because you're not at that age where you fully even understand what's going on. Somebody who's older is taking advantage of you.
And we're lucky enough to have some great resources for public health here in Palm Beach County. There's a place called the Compass Center in Lake Worth.
Yep.
Call them up and ask to talk to one of their counselors. And I know that they would love to help you and work through some of these issues so that you don't feel like you're still carrying around this guilt and this pain. It's not ever going to get better until you address it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That is some great advice. So, I mean, for anybody else who's listening, I'm glad we're able to get to this so that other people can know that, hey, there are some stories out there, and you may think that you're the only person on planet Earth that this kind of stuff has happened to. And then you hear a story like what we have here today and realize, okay, a lot of people have gone through this kind of stuff, and there is places to get help.
Absolutely.
And you should address it.
Yes.
Don't keep letting it go unaddressed. So we'll put him on hold. Unfortunately, I couldn't put him back on the air. He used up his 2 swears.
Oh,
So,
That's what happens if you swear twice.
Oh, look, he's been through a lot.
Yes, and
He
I
can
get it.
curse.
I get it. Go to therapy where you can just let it all go. And I hate to tell somebody who's talking about something so personal like, hey, watch your language. But yeah.
Well, that's good for the audience to know that's how it works. If you swear twice, we run out of dump room.
I run out of dump room, and I just gotta put you on hold. So there you go. But appreciate you being so honest for that, and hopefully other people get that. If you had any questions and didn't get exactly where to go for some therapy on that, shoot us a text message right now. We'll fire back where you can go, some websites and things like that, where you can get some information yourself, because it is very, very, very important stuff to do. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. I don't know if you heard about our local golfer from Coral Springs. They lost the golf tournament, and why?
Feeling my way
Tell you
through
next.
the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
Just mind your own business. I mean, come on. I feel so bad. Lexi Thompson, she's from Coral Springs. She is a fantastic golfer on the LPGA, and she is playing in the Dinosaur Classic over the weekend. She's got a 3-stroke lead, and she's walking to her next hole, and a tour official is like, yeah, we had somebody on TV notice that you had a 1-inch ball placement error that's a 2-stroke penalty, and that your card is now not correct with the score, which adds another 2 strokes. 4-stroke penalty wipes out the 3-stroke lead that she had. She wound up losing the Dinosaur Classic because of it, even though she fought back and went to like a sudden death playoff. Cost her $155,000. Somebody's watching on TV going, I believe she moved her ball 1 inch.
So you can do that in golf. It's not like baseball where the umpire gets it wrong.
It's just happened before. People who watch golf are like nitpickers, and I guess it was like an old rule too that a lot of people don't even really, I didn't understand what the infraction was, but it's not something that, even people really observe. But the technicality of the rule, yes, she messed up and it cost her 4 strokes. Tiger Woods was even ranting out on Twitter. He said, viewers at home should not be officials wearing stripes. Let's go, Lexi. Win this thing anyway. After they cost her the, Justin Timberlake saw it. He said, Lexi is so classy. Handled that with grace and fight. Career-defining moment. She's 22. She's an Olympian. She battled back. She still made it to the playoffs, but then lost in the sudden death.
I mean,
$155,000 basically it cost her. She still finished second.
If you're the opponent, do you feel good about that win?
It was the opponent's mom at home watching the TV.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Who do you think noticed it?
For them, technically, it's a win, but you're just like, oh, man, really?
Are you upset, or are you like, I got $150,000, I'm cool. Good job, TV watcher.
Feels like there's an asterisk, but yeah, I mean, hey, a win is a win, and by the letter of the law and the technicality, yeah, it was an infraction, and that's how it went down.
It's like that stupid rule in bowling. Oh, you went over the line a little bit. It's like, come on, the line.
Yeah.
All these lines.
You don't necessarily feel like you won because it wasn't like necessarily what you did on the golf course. If you would have pretty much gone at who was playing better, she was playing better than you, but yet you won.
The one woman won on a technicality, not on pure talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the check still cashes, though, Jay-Bird.
But, some people will say rules are rules. That's why they're in there. It's to change it up.
There you go. Coming up, we got some whacked out news for you. A lot of bizarre nudity going on in the state of Florida.
Sweet.
Yeah, just let you know that.
And that's just at Jay-Bird's house.
And an amazing story of how a Kenyan man was able to catch his cheating wife, and then they were shamed in front of the entire village.
He was?
No, his cheating wife.
The cheaters were.
Yes. What did he do? It's amazing, and I still today am perplexed as to how exactly he did it. Maybe I'll get an answer for that coming up in your Whacked Out News next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-560 661-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Well, we're dealing with some pretty significant delays in Broward County this morning. An accident on the Florida Turnpike southbound now has 2 right lanes blocked. That is at Sunrise Boulevard, and the traffic very slow in that area. And we also have delays on your side streets in Broward County. The right lane blocked in Pembroke Pines on Pines Boulevard westbound due to some police activity there. That's right after Palm Avenue. In Palm Beach County, one accident on your side streets to be aware of as well. That's in Delray Beach on Congress Avenue at Linton Boulevard. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss. I love the program. Unlike others, results are guaranteed. No exercise required. No prepackaged meals. The program works. I did it. I didn't have to give up food. That's my favorite thing in the world. They showed me how I could still have food and still lose the weight. And I had a team around me, coaches guiding me, not settling for anything less than success. That's how I did it. Results are guaranteed. No prepackaged meals. No exercise required. Lose up to 100 pounds or more. I lost 25 pounds on the program, and I know for a fact quick weight loss works. Right now, get 6 weeks, just $66. All services included, plus kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net for all the details. There's 17 locations from Miami to Vero, so for one near you, just dial **quick on your mobile phone. That's **QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, *78425 on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. *Quick.
Turn 2 nights of island trailblazing into 3 with Royal Caribbean. This month, for every 2 nights you book, you'll get a 3rd night free. So add more wave taming, peak scaling, and thrill multiplying to your getaway. Adventures start from just $6.99 on Allure of the Seas, sailing from Fort Lauderdale. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Visit RoyalCaribbean.com or call your travel agent today. Offer ends April 30th. Prices per person based on double occupancy, interior stateroom, and is subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses are additional. Other restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free healthy home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
Hey, Frankie, what you got there? It's an Italian hero from Subway.
A lot of meat on that sandwich.
Well, yeah, Mrs. G. It's got mortadella, spicy capicola.
Capicola? Nice.
Genoa salami, oil and vinegar.
Is that Mediterranean oregano I smell?
Yeah, Mr. Antonelli.
What did I tell you? That thing is loaded.
That's a nice sandwich. You did good, Frankie. Real good.
Thanks, Sal. Thanks. Everybody?
Subway has the authentic taste everyone loves. Introducing the Italian Hero. It's our better Italian flavor for a better Subway. Limited time only.
Yeah, I notice it. I don't have the energy I did 15 years ago. It's just a matter of getting a little bit older. That's why Wellington Anti-Aging steps in with hormone replacement therapy. As you're younger, in your teenage years and in your 20s, you've got hormones coursing through your body. As you get older, you lose them. You start to slow down a little bit, and you start to put on that dad bod. You know, Wellington Anti-Aging is the best way to get rid of the dad bod. With those hormones, not only do you have more energy, but you can also have a leaner, more muscular physique. That testosterone that you're losing is what you need to keep the muscle mass on. The muscle mass eats away fat, thus you look better, thus you don't have a dad bod. And the cool thing about it, too, it's not going to bankrupt you. Your insurance is likely going to cover your hormone replacement therapy. So just go to WellingtonAntiAging.com, find out all about it, contact your insurance, and then there you go. More energy and a better-looking physique, meaning a happier you. So you can keep up with your job, your family, your kids, and your life. You're going to look better and you're going to feel better when you go online to WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Get store-wide savings at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics, and more with no credit refused and interest-free financing till 2018. Apply online today at badcocksfl.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Ow! This dude was pretty clever. Up in the Orlando area, guy gets busted by the cops. He's trying to steal a shark vacuum. I don't know what a shark vacuum is. Is that a vacuum used to vacuum to clean up your sharks?
No, it's a brand.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, he's trying to steal this vacuum and a speaker, $529. So it's nothing massive, but it's enough that's going to get you to jail. So they go to the police department. He's like going, guys, I really got to poop. So they put him in the single stall bathroom, and the cop's waiting outside, and the guy's like going, wow, he's really got to go. Like, come on, man. Can you, like, wrap it up in there? What's going on? A few minutes later, the officer's like, okay, I got to come in if you don't come out. Like, you're taking too long. I'm sorry. Like, we have a 15-minute rule on this kind of stuff. Goes into the bathroom, guy's gone.
Gone?
Gone.
Where'd he go?
Yes.
He's a Houdini.
He is a Houdini.
He's a Poodini.
Very good.
He cut a hole in the ceiling of the bathroom and made his way through the building's attic and escaped after moving an air conditioning fan.
Wow, that is some crafty stuff.
Yeah.
Right? That's a prison break.
Uh-huh.
Which is coming back on Fox.
It is. You're right. After 8 years.
I heard this.
Yeah. He saw a car outside and demanded a ride. He's like going, I just escaped from the cops. Yeah, got to give me a ride. So they did. But apparently that person then kind of ratted him out. The cops found him nearby.
Ah.
And I get it.
A short time later, yeah.
He just broke out of prison. It's a big feat. You wanted to tell somebody about it.
Tell no one, Jay Bird.
You're so excited, though.
Yeah.
You can't tell nobody.
He had a good excuse for everything, though. He told the cops, he's like, look, I do stupid things when I'm high on drugs. Please, I don't want to go back to jail.
Okay, all right.
You know, I mean, come on. Had a legit excuse. Odd stuff in Florida. In Okaloosa County, a guy got arrested for drinking wine in his driveway. But that wasn't it. He was also naked. And he was making lewd movements with his genitals while looking into his neighbor's home. Yeah.
Jay Bird, do you have an alibi?
I can't do that trick.
Luckily, though, he had a good excuse for police when they showed up as well. Even though he's laying in his driveway with wine, naked, and making obscene gestures, he told the cops that he was just hot and trying to take out the garbage.
Okay.
Well, all right then. 5 guys got arrested at a park in Volusia County, Florida. Deputies received reports of men carrying on some very nasty activity.
Okay.
So they put an undercover male deputy in the wooded areas, and it didn't take very long for the men to approach and begin a conversation. That's when, during the conversation, the guys exposed themselves and began doing a very private act vigorously. Oh, yeah.
Vigorously.
Yes.
That thing's attached, you know.
You men are animals.
A lot of men are.
You're in the
Lord.
park. Really?
Yeah.
You just got to do that right there.
It's like you can't just go to your room. That's why I'm convinced it's the thrill. For their way of thinking, they want people to watch them. It gets them off, I think.
Now, this story is amazing, and I saw the photos that show the cheating couple, but I am just curious how this guy in Kenya made this happen. Now, he is pretty confident that his wife is cheating, and he knows who she's cheating with. So they say in the story he takes an unknown substance and uses it to stick his cheating wife and lover together.
Stick them together.
In a place where they would connect while cheating.
Wow, like a super glue?
I guess it was. Now, how he got it applied to those areas to stick them together, I don't know, but...
Maybe he replaced their lubricant?
Maybe with,
super glue?
That might be it. Now, that's what you got to find out with the story. But here's what happens in Kenya when you're caught cheating. They went to a hotel, got stuck together, having a hard time getting out of the room, so they had to start yelling for help because, I mean, they couldn't really even move in their position. Other guests came to help. However, they need to get to a hospital, and what had happened was to get them to the hospital in Kenya, you don't have like a regular ambulance like we do in America that just pulls up. They have to put the couple on a cart and wheel them through the village.
Oh.
And that's where the photos came out. There's a video of them being wheeled through the street on a wooden cart while stuck together.
I mean, there are days and then there are days.
Crowd is gathered, is mocking them as they're being wheeled through town.
Wow, that is heavy.
Yeah, so I guess that's a way to bust your cheating wife, right?
How do you handle that if you're getting mocked in town? Do you just take it?
Well, in Kenya, too, it's like a small village. I mean, that isn't something you rebound from. You'll forever be known as them.
You gotta move.
You gotta move to a different village.
You gotta find a new village.
I think so too. But
Are you allowed to switch villages?
It's probably not easy though, right? I would imagine. Not easy, I guess.
I don't imagine they have like Greek moving and storage.
No, Yeah, I wouldn't think so either. And this, I don't really get. A guy in England recently had a heart attack at an inn, and a staff member reacted quickly and saved his life. But he still wound up leaving them a bad review on TripAdvisor over their prices.
What?
Come on, man. Yeah.
They saved his life and he left him a bad review?
Yeah.
Okay, that guy is a turd.
That's pretty jerky, man.
That is major jerk.
Yeah. Got a couple jerks here. Which one's the bigger one? That guy or the 18-year-old jerk in Illinois that was going to a farm for a birthday party last month and got arrested for punching a miniature donkey in the face?
Oh, that's so mean.
It's only fair that you let the donkey turn around and kick him in the face.
Thank you.
Only fair. And then finally, these idiots and animals. A guy jumped a fence at the Denver Zoo hoping to touch a sleeping tiger.
How'd that turn out?
Luckily, he never made it to the exhibit, and neither he nor the tiger were harmed. He was cited for trespassing, but, I mean, that never ends well.
No.
Never ends well. So, there you go.
Sorry.
A tiger's not
Tiger
asleep.
does not like this story.
It's one of our longer sound effects.
Coming up here in a second, superhumans. That is the future, and what is the Navy currently doing with their soldiers to make them super soldiers? This is something out of a sci-fi movie, and it's going to blow your mind. Coming up next.
Easy come, easy go. That's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for ya. Throw my hand on a blade for ya. I jump in front of a train for ya. You know I'd do anything for ya. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. No, 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 no. Black and blue. Beat me till I'm numb. Tell the devil I said, hey, when you get back to where you're from. Mad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you'll smile in my face, then rip the brakes out my car. Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, yes you did. To give But darling, I still catch a grenade for you. Throw my hand on the blade for you. I jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. No, you won't do the same. You wouldn't do the same. Oh, you never do the same. No, 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 no.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't know about you, but I have been itching for a little update in what's going on with Bill Cosby's criminal case.
Yeah.
I've got an update for you, and we have some specific dates and some specific possible jail times if he's found guilty. We'll share it all with you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Now the shot at $1,000 right now with the KVJ 5K Day giveaway. All I have to do is just take the keyword SWITCH, SWITCH, text it to 77000. Must be 18 to play. Message and data rates apply. It's SWITCH 77000 is the number to win $1,000 right now. The KVJ 5K Day giveaway being brought to you by Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, Fiat, and Alpha Impact Windows and Doors. Superhumans. That's what we're looking at for the future. I hear this more and more. Now there's a story today about this historian who believes the exact same thing, that we are looking at a superhuman race, and upgrading humans will be the next billion-dollar industry. He says our bodies, our brains, are still run on the same hardware and software that evolved some 200,000 years ago, but he says it's all about to change, and within the next 6 decades, 60 years, he says there will be upgrades that will allow people to live longer, will give them superpowers, but he also warns that these advances will likely lead to greater income inequality than ever before. You'll have, in a sense, almost this sect of society that you could see things like slavery and all that kind of stuff going back in, and a part of our society that is subservient to the master humans.
Which is basically sounds like robots. Half man, half robot.
We could have really like two different types of people walking this earth.
Damn cyborg,
The
Virginia.
people who have money to get this kind of technology and things like that injected into their body, their cells manipulated, their brains manipulated, all that kind of stuff. And just to give you an idea, did you ever see that one movie that has what's his name? He was in The Hangover.
What's it rhyme with? Galifianakis?
No, no, not him. But it was where he took this pill and it.
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, thank you. And it connected.
Limitless.
And it connected everything in his brain. So what it was is you were able to access things a lot faster. So anything that he'd ever really seen, like if he'd ever read a language, then he would be able to connect and go back to 3rd grade and the answer would be there. Whereas us, you're just like, I can't retrieve that information right now.
So you're better, you're smarter, therefore you're more productive, therefore you're more successful, therefore you have more money.
That was his. And
you're the super race.
He was going on to the point where he was kind of like it started out with him as a writer that always has writer's block and he can't think. And he's just kind of like down and out and he looks like he's homeless. And then after he takes this pill, he starts connecting everything and it shows you how he turns around. Then he's clean cutting at the end of the whole thing. He's like running for office and he's going to be like some super politician.
If you took the pill, you could read a Judy Blume book in 2 seconds.
You know, most 4th graders can do that anyway.
2 seconds is a little...
Really? That's where you go? Are you there,
Yeah.
God? It's me, Margaret?
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys are always dogging Judy Blume. Kids, if you are listening, Google Judy Blume.
Well, listen to what the U.S. Navy is now doing. They are testing brain electrocuting technology. It doesn't sound like it's good, but apparently it is. Elite members of SEAL Team 6, which you know so well because of the Osama bin Laden thing,
Sure.
are among those that are training with neurostimulation devices designed to increase concentration and improve reaction times. It's a lot like what I'm talking about with the Bradley Cooper movie Limitless.
Is it working?
Well, they're saying
They're
that
not going to tell us.
in their test, they say the technology was developed for athletes and uses a headphone-like device that fires electrical pulses into the brain, which reprograms it to be more responsive to training. And in the experiments, people who were stimulated were able to maintain their peak performance for 20 hours. So you ever had that where your brain is just firing, it's like Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah, but you have it for like maybe 20 minutes and you crash out. You're like,
you gotta go lay.
Imagine that 20 minutes being extended to 20 hours. And they say the people who were not stimulated, their ability to concentrate fell off in 20 minutes.
What?
So 20 hours versus 20 minutes by doing this. So if you're talking about you want to have a competitive edge in business, in school, in life, you being able to maintain that peak performance for 20 hours. Like me, I hit a wall like about 9 o'clock, right about now.
You're telling me
Kevin!
talking about all this stuff. I tell you, I don't.
We know. We lose Kevin at
Yeah.
the last dirt.
I don't like it, man. I don't like any of it.
Well, you won't have a
You don't
chance
have to
get
like it, yeah.
It won't probably be accessible to any of us. It'll probably be really, really super expensive.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the only people that get access to it are the super wealthy.
Well,
and then they become this super powerful.
And then that's going to be the question because no one's going to force you to get it.
No.
They're going to be like, if you don't want to be like, cool, that's cool.
You don't have to get it.
They're going to skip right over
Stay
you.
dumb.
Yeah, they're going to be like, that's fine.
No, we'll rise up and we'll beat you like Braveheart.
Well, they're going to be stronger, faster, and smarter.
Okay, tell that to the Ewoks.
You know that's not real, right?
Just let me have my moment.
Now, would you agree to do this? They say workers at a company in Sweden are gladly getting microchips implanted into their hand. They say when they do that they will be able to swipe cards, open doors, operate printers, buy smoothies right there in the office cafeteria, and they now have parties where people come in and gladly get this microchip implanted into their hand, and they celebrate. Like, yeah, I got my chip. Cool, I'm part of the company now. Doesn't that sound a little horrifying to you?
Beginning stages of robotic warfare.
Happening today in Sweden. That's what they're doing.
They're getting chipped.
They're getting chipped.
Some
bigger companies are starting to do it with their employees. If you want access to the company and want to be part of the gang, you got to get microchipped.
And then they can follow you everywhere. They know
Virginia.
everything
It's the
you're
beginning
up
of a
to.
sci-fi movie anymore. You're gonna have to take away the category sci-fi. It's not fiction.
Oh no,
It's just sci life.
It's happening,
It's
man.
just sci
It is
life.
happening.
Crazy stuff, huh?
Kevin, why do you always horrify us at the end of the show?
I'll tell you why. Because someone's got a robotic cyborg agenda.
They already probably chipped him.
Oh, he's been chipped.
Damn it,
And not the good
Kevin.
kind of
That's why I'm
chips.
getting smoothies and you guys aren't. It's working out great.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
I hadn't heard anything in a while about the criminal case against Bill Cosby, but I dug up some information for you. So I've got some new stuff, and Bill could be in prison very soon. How awesome would that be? I'll give you the full scoop on what's going on with his criminal case coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, yet another sexual harassment lawsuit has been filed against that Roger Ailes from Fox News. He's the one that left in disgrace after Gretchen Carlson accused him of sexual harassment. Now, another female contributor from Fox has come forward to say that Ailes made advances and inappropriate comments and basically told her, look, I'm acting fully empowered as an agent of Fox News. You can either play along with me and do what I'm asking you, which was exchange sexual favors for a permanent position, or I'll ruin your career. She says that when she refused his advances, she faced retaliation from both him and Fox News. So if she can prove any of that, that is crazy. She'll be getting a nice little payday.
Yeah, that Roger Ailes dude is living on Palm Beach now, I guess.
Is
It's
he?
his permanent residence, yeah.
Well, this chick might be taking part of his house. Roginski is her name. She's coming for him with her attorneys. Now, Roger Ailes' lawyers call the suit, and I quote, hogwash. Doesn't that sound like something an old Southern lawyer would say?
Hogwash.
Oh, this suit is hogwash.
Yep.
So I guess they're going to have to battle it out in court to see who is telling the truth. John Cena proposed at WrestleMania 33 in Orlando on Sunday night. A lot of people were there to witness it, but who knew that it was going to happen before it actually shook down? And do you believe John Cena and his explanation here about the behind the scenes?
How long had you been planning this?
A long time.
Sir, how many people were aware that you were about to do this?
Just because the fact that it is a giant production, there needed to be at least one other person in
That's
the loop.
it?
Yeah.
That's it. But then you had told us that your mom was there.
My mom, who lives in Massachusetts and never travels and hates it, I slide into the ring and I look at the massive audience, and the first person I see is my mom.
So you didn't know she was coming?
No,
And she
I
didn't
just
know.
ran out of the ring.
Your mom didn't know you were going to propose?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe him that one person knew about the proposal.
Dude, it's wrestling. You know, people know what's going on. I'm just glad people are talking about wrestling. Lines are blurred. This is great.
And finally here, what is going on with Bill Cosby's criminal case? Now, at a pretrial hearing on Monday, the judge said that he hopes to be picking jurors late in May, right before the proceedings are set to open June 5th. Now, it's going to be taking place in Philadelphia. They're going to get all of the jurors from the Pittsburgh area and then sequester them throughout the trial 300 miles away in Norristown. Bill Cosby, if he is convicted of what he's being accused of, faces 10 years in prison. The judge was looking at whether or not all of this old testimony about the Quaaludes and his sexual history and his payments to women are going to be allowed in court. Those are all going to be really, really important if the jurors are allowed to hear about the Quaaludes, about the sexual history, about the payments, and about all the women who have previously accused him of sexual misconduct. That's a good thing. If jurors can hear all that, I think that very much pertains to the case. So we'll have to keep you posted on what the judge is saying. But June 5th looks to be when Bill Cosby will indeed be having his day in court. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Our Kids World, where your business can exhibit to thousands of families. Log on to adayforkids.com for booth space and sponsorship pricing.
Oh, Virginia, this is something you're going to have to deal with in the next couple of years as Magnolia gets into dating. What do you do as a parent when you hate your daughter's boyfriend?
Uh-oh.
How do you handle that problem? One mom is trying to work it through. We'll see if we can help her out next.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
Real lives here at SeaWorld. With new adventures everywhere you look. The only place where you can come nose to nose with the dolphin. Where you fly through the skies on Mako, Orlando's tallest coaster, before challenging your hunger with a day of free dining. We are for real, and real is amazing. Visit right now and enjoy free all-day dining, a savings of $34.99. SeaWorld, real, amazing. Limited time offer.
Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. You can get these curves for your body. Finance deals available. Don't worry about the money. Let their eyes wander. You control the crowd. Strikes rejuvenation. Get sexy now. For a hot body transformation. Make Strikes rejuvenation your surgery destination. Get sexy now.
Did you know that besides actual cosmetic surgery, Strax has other ways to help you get sexy now? Non-surgical procedures with little to no downtime include injectable wrinkle reducers and facial fillers at prices far less than any med spa. Strax has IV therapy for both wellness and skin lightening, as well as lasers for facial resurfacing, fat reduction, and even vaginal tightening. Get sexy now without surgery by calling Strax at 954-634-3333. That's Strax at 954-634-3333. Or go to Strax PalmBeachRejuvenation.com.
Barrett Jackson, the world's greatest collector car auctions, returns to Florida for the 15th annual Palm Beach Auction. Join us for an unforgettable automotive lifestyle event, Thursday, April 6th through Saturday, April 8th at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Experience the excitement as hundreds of the most sought-after vehicles cross the auction block, with the majority selling at no reserve. This event is fun for the entire family. To purchase tickets, register to bid, or find more information, visit barrett-jackson.com.
Hey, when you go to Revitalive, you get necessary vitamins that you need to maintain good energy, to reduce stress, to boost up your immune system, and to just maintain a more youthful appearance. And, you know, when I went into Revitalive, they gave me a diagnostic test and said, hey, you're low on your vitamin D. You also need vitamin B12. By getting those added supplements with my own special-made Kevin cocktail, I was able to get more energy that I needed and the vitamin D that is very important. But you may not realize, too, you're deficient in vitamin C, and that is super important. And right now, Revitalive has got a new high-dose vitamin C IV infusion called Recharge. What it does, it'll alleviate the effects of chemo. It improves your appetite and helps patients remain more active. Plus, it lessens the pain after injuries, helps the body heal faster by increasing collagen production, and improves your energy levels and your fatigue. So I tell you, if you're going through anything like this, or if you just got the cold, flu, or other viral bacterial infections, you need this Recharge, and you can get it at Revitalive on Indiantown Road in Jupiter, or have Dr. Roselli and his team come see you. You just start by going online, revitaliv.com. It's revitaliv.com.
Howdy, it's your pal, the Wisdom Tooth. Here's a quick tip on how to look like you're working while pretty much doing nothing at all. First, place a laptop open on your desk and hang a jacket over the back of your chair. A half-full cup of coffee completes the illusion. That way it looks like you just stepped out for a meeting.
Yeah, okay, stop. It's supposed to be sage advice on teeth. You know, the dentist.
Hey, I'm dispensing real wisdom here. You do the tooth stuff.
Fine. Sage Dental is convenient with multiple locations, open Saturdays, sees kids at every location, and have 24-hour emergency service.
And?
And Sage Dental is affordable because they accept most insurance and have great deals for the uninsured.
And?
They offer superior service at all locations with access to general dentists, periodontists, endodontists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists, and oral surgeons.
Nice work. Speaking of finances, you make good money doing this announcer thing?
Rude, but yeah, I do make good money.
That haircut of yours says differently.
Luckily, this is radio. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. Book an appointment today by calling 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
If you have a little emergency fall in your lap, and trust me, I feel like every week I have one fall in my lap, and its name is Magnolia. And we are always in MD Now. They know us on a first-name basis. And the great thing about them is they're open. Whenever Magnolia has her little accident or her injury or her illness, I know that MD Now is ready and waiting for us. They're open from 8 to 8 every single day, 365 days a year, even on holidays. They're all over South Florida, now with over 30 locations. All you have to do is log on to the website and find the one nearest you, mdnow.com. I love reading the testimonials. Here's one that says, great service, great staff. My experience at MD Now was one I am telling all my friends about. Thank you so much. They get you in, they get you out. They know your time is precious. A doctor is always on site, and they take your major insurance. Find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Hi, Mike Lang here from Air Around the Clock, and there's a new cool in town. Call 1-800-496-4480 for sales, service, satisfaction, and savings. The past, present, and future of air conditioning. That's Air Around the Clock.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. mdnow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Mattress Firm.
Mattress Firm is collecting donations to help local foster kids pay for extracurricular activities that provide them with a sense of identity and build a path to success. Bring your donation to a participating Mattress Firm or donate online at mattressfirmfosterkids.org.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
Well, Virginia, this could actually be your problem soon enough.
Uh-oh, what you got?
Magnolia getting to that dating age?
It's not too far away. There's rumblings in the jungle.
How old is she? She's what, 11 now?
Well, she's practically 12. In a month, she'll be 12.
Mm-hmm.
When did you have your first girlfriend, Kev?
I mean, you had like the little elementary crushes and things like that. You're playing spin the bottle in 6th, 7th grade, stuff like that.
She's in 6th grade. I remember I had my first kiss in 6th grade.
When I was 12, I had my first, 12, 13, first kiss.
Mm-hmm. Right around the corner here.
Baby Jaybird lips.
Now, the question is, how do you deal with the little suitors that come around and want to hang out with Magnolia? And it's only going to get worse, especially as you get to be 15, 16, 17. How do you handle those guys that come around then? Kim is struggling a little bit here because she's got a daughter that is dating, and her daughter has a boyfriend. Tell me, what is your true feelings, Kim, about your daughter's boyfriend, and how are you handling it?
Well, I mean, I don't really know how to handle it, and I don't want to handle it the wrong way because I don't want to lose my daughter. But my daughter's 16,
okay,
but she's like 16 going on 25, you know, like kids are really fast these days. And she's got this boyfriend, and I don't know, I have this feeling about him. I just don't like him. Like, he's her age, he's 16 as well, but I don't know. It's like a look on his face, or something, just like something about his energy. I don't like him.
Well, okay. His face, his energy. Do you know anything about him? Any stories about? Is he an unruly kid? Is he a bad kid? Is he not polite to you? What's your basis for this?
Well, he's very polite to me, and he smiles when he comes to the door, and he like says all the right things. But I feel like maybe, I don't know, I get the feeling that they're hiding something, or they're just not telling me the whole story. Like, she's been really sassy with me ever since they've gotten together, and I feel like she's being like more secretive. And I'm just saying all this because when I was her age, I was sort of in the same situation. I had a boyfriend that, he said all the right things, but, behind my parents' back, we were sneaking around doing some stuff we shouldn't have been doing. My parents didn't want me to see him, but I saw him anyway. And, now that I'm older and I've had, I've got hindsight, it's, 2020, my parents were right.
Okay, and so you're kind of bringing your own experiences into this and wondering whether or not you should try to put the kibosh on the relationship with your daughter and her boyfriend, but you don't really have anything to base it off of. It's just, except for the fact that she's being a little bit sassier. And that's the one thing I would say. If she brings the attitude, say, look, you're not going to go hang out with him if you're going to act this way to me.
Yeah, I don't like the way your attitude has changed since you've been around him.
That's
I don't
the
know
biggest thing.
if he's this influence on you, but I'm going to assume he is.
Yeah, but I think especially guys, when they're dealing with daughters, they bring in a lot of baggage and how they knew they were when they were 16 and 17, and that's why you always see dad cleaning the shotgun and all this kind of stuff, and they try to scare off the guy, but I mean, that's not really fair. You can't do that, and I don't think without any kind of basis, you're going to have a rebellious kid if you shut down the relationship without any kind of serious reason.
What do you do, V? Okay, Magnolia's dating this skateboarding kid, and all of a sudden her attitude turns sour. She's being sassy. What do? He comes over, hey, Mrs. Sinicki.
While they're upstairs, I go downstairs and loosen lug nuts on his skateboard.
Okay, there you go.
So when he goes to drive down the street on it to go back home, he face plants. Oh, sorry.
Well, there's one way to handle it.
Kim, your daughter's boyfriend ride a skateboard?
I bet he does. It's all the rage again these days.
Okay, well then there you go.
Get the lug nuts.
Yeah, but as a parent, can you, without any good reason, forbid your kid from being in a relationship and saying, ain't gonna happen? They're 16.
I don't know if you should forbid, because that is just going to be a world of trouble. But you can put parameters. You can say, hey, you guys are welcome to come over here and hang out here at the house, do movie night here, do stuff here.
Yeah.
If you want me to, I can take you somewhere and pick you up after wherever you want to go with him. But I don't feel comfortable with you two just going off by yourselves. I want to be able to bookend whatever you're doing and see what you're up to.
But what do you do if you have a kid that, like, okay, that's great, Mom, and they like leave it out, they go out the window, they don't listen to you, because that kind of happened in our family. Rules were set, someone didn't abide by them, and they're breaking the rules. What do you do?
That's why you put rose bushes under the window.
You got a lot of great ideas, Virginia.
Yeah, for
I
like
mean,
screwing
the
lug
big,
nuts.
get the most prickly ass rose bush you can find and put it right under the window.
Or a cobra pit.
Or cobras, those work too.
She got great ideas if it's a torture chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do if you're in this situation? Have you ever had a kid that had a boyfriend, girlfriend that you didn't like? You didn't like the way they were. What do you do with this? Because you're right. You're easily going to wind up with a rebellious kid if for no reason you put the kibosh on the relationship, I would think. How did you handle it? Any suggestions for Kim? 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can call her Texas here at the KVJ Show.
You know just what to say. Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Oh. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Na da 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 da. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday.
See, I was that boyfriend that mothers just didn't typically like. Well, at least like the stepdads didn't. Yeah, they saw right through my act.
Well, they saw the mullet. They're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got a live one here.
Well, I figured out pretty early that it was all about if you can get mama to like you, then you're in. So that was it. So I was, very respectful and knew how to, do that whole thing. So they felt, oh, he's just a good kid. Well, they know I was a little hellion.
And if Mama was hot, that didn't hurt either.
Mama was kind of hot, actually. Yeah,
I know
Mama
your
was
game.
kind of hot. Yeah.
I'm on to you, Ralston.
So, this is the thing that is going on with Kim here. She doesn't really have any reason why she doesn't like her daughter's boyfriend. She just doesn't. Sometimes her daughter does act a little bit more spunky towards her. She doesn't like the attitude sometimes. But I don't think there's anything you can do. I mean, that's just kind of the tough thing. If your kid is dating and if they're not doing anything that's markedly wrong, how do you stop it without getting a totally rebellious kid? Somebody texted in here and said, when my wife and I first started dating, her mom hated me.
Really?
My profile picture was me wearing a shirt that read, "Hit bongs, not babes."
Oh, no.
She failed to see the positive message. We're all good now, though. Only took 5 years and a grandkid.
It's anti-violence, pro-drug.
Yeah. So what do you do? Em is on here from Miami with a thought on how Kim should look at this situation. What are your thoughts on this, Em?
Hey,
Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait, you're on the voice disguiser. Wait, hold on one second.
I couldn't tell.
We forgot to turn it off.
Yeah. Go ahead, Em.
okay, is my voice normal now?
Yes.
Well, you sound a lot better. I'm like going, poor Em. She's so sick. You sound great now. Okay.
No, I'm okay. I think there just sounds like there's a little bit of a lack of personal boundaries and psychological separation. And I understand, I'm not a mom, but I understand that it's hard. You bring up a kid and, I don't know if you have her yourself physically, but, she's your kid and she's so dependent on you. But then at the end of the day, it sounds like there's a lack of psychological separation. And it feels to me like the mom is just not, they do have private things. They're 16 and they probably kiss and do other sexual things. And that's okay. That's their own thing. And maybe the daughter fighting back and she's being snarky because her mom is just being overly involved and having a clear lack of boundaries, and that's not okay. Children are people too.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's kind of it. I mean, it's like, it is tough. It's one of the toughest things. And I tell you, the teenage years are the scariest when it comes to kids. You know, there are different stages. Your kid is different all the way through. And you're having as a parent, having to readjust yourself. Just as soon as you get one stage, they change all of a sudden. You're like, what the heck, man?
I mean, your poor parents, they had to go through your mullet stage.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Did Caitlin ever roll up with anybody that you were like, I don't know about this one?
No, not at all. Neither one of my kids, who are both 19 now, I've never had any issue or task with. I don't know what it is. I think because I was so bad.
There's nothing they can do.
That they were just so good. I mean, they really had nothing at all. I mean, I look at everything I did. My poor mom, honestly, every year she deserves like a $50,000 gift from me.
Well,
for
Mother's Day is next
know.
month, so you can start planning now to make sure that you don't drop the ball for your mom or your wife.
Right. We've been very open, and, we don't put up a lot of barriers, and we don't sit there and yell at our kids and things like that. And I think because of that, they've been open. And that's what some people are saying you got to be careful here, Kim, because if you start making this stuff forbidden, she'll just start doing it behind your back.
Right.
And she'll feel like it's the forbidden fruit. And
you don't want to make him appear more attractive by making him the forbidden fruit.
Yeah. I've been very matter of fact, and especially the way they are now. Is I say, look, you're adults. This is your life. And I've always told them, I said, you can make one bad decision that will forever impact your life in a negative way. And I said, that's your responsibility. I said, congratulations. Welcome to being an adult. I said, there's a lot of stuff I can't protect you from. So it's up to you. So you make that decision in the moment if it's right or wrong. So it's your life.
Now leave Daddy alone. It's happy hour.
Yeah, I got a really strong buzz. Please stop talking to me. That's pretty much it. Yeah, they say just keep the lines of communication open with your daughter. Teach her the value and value herself and expect respect from her boyfriend. And then you just got to wheel them out there. And it's the scariest thing ever, Virginia.
I ask a lot of questions. I probably ask too many questions.
Yeah, on the show?
Well,
oh, sorry.
I want to know the inner workings of all of Magnolia's little relationships. I want to know, all the details. I want to know who the bad kid is. I want to know who the farter is. I want to know who this is.
Right.
I ask lots of detailed questions.
I can still remember the farter at my school.
We all can.
Mm-hmm. It's good to sit down and have that communication with your kids. So there you go. Hopefully that helps you out. Kim, got your own little situation you'd like some perspective on, mail at kvjshow.com. Be happy to try to hit it up for you. Coming up in a couple minutes. If you missed it earlier, we got it for you again. Who's in Jason's phone? He doesn't ever put anybody's first name in there. He always uses nicknames, and half the times he's had a couple cocktails when he does it. Saw it happening on Saturday night. I'm like, he's never going to call those people, or at least because there's no way he's going to remember who they are. He couldn't even find us.
But he gives them the most bizarre nickname.
Yeah.
It'll be a girl with a mole. So
no, I would never call her Molly, Molly, or I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I give nicknames that make sense to me.
So we'll find out who Jaybird has in his phone when he actually tries to call them and make sense of the conversation without telling them exactly who he is. Coming up next.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Don't miss your chance to win an exclusive cruise vacation, courtesy of the Florida Lottery. Simply purchase any Powerball ticket between February 5th and April 10th and enter it in the Power Cruise promotion. 100 lucky people will win an incredible 5-night private chartered Royal Caribbean cruise featuring VIP concerts and the chance to win $150,000 in cash prizes on board. For details on how to enter, visit a lottery retailer or flalottery.com/powercruise. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Hey, West Palm Beach. Geico brings you advice from your shadow.
Hey there, I'm your shadow. I don't want to creep you out, but I follow you everywhere. Not so much on cloudy days, and I'm usually off at night. And I notice you have more pep in your step when you save money. That said, as your personal shadow, I think you should switch to Geico. Here's why. Reason 1, Geico has been around for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. So you'll be happy. Reason 2, Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. We both look really good under the sun on a boat. Reason 3, Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state. It's the local thing to do. Reason 4, Geico has a local agent in your area who could help you find savings like military or federal discounts. Reason 5, saving money equals fatter wallet equals a little bit more of me.
So, West Palm Beach, take it from the ones who know you best and contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office.
There's a place where compassion and expertise come together to make children well. At Jupiter Medical Center, we're proud to offer 24/7 emergency room care from highly skilled pediatric physicians. In collaboration with Nicholas Children's Hospital, we provide expert surgery and imaging and deliver compassionate care for children staying in our kid-centered DeGeorge Pediatric Unit. Jupiter Medical Center is here for your children 24/7.
She's still my baby girl. She's 19 now, but my daughter Caitlin is off to college. And I'm so happy she chose Lynn University. I love having her close to home. I love that she's in a great school where she's able to find a lot of really cool majors. She started out in communications because of her dad, but she's now looking at sports management. I mean, they're all over the board. They've got all kinds of different options. So if you do go to Lynn University and you realize you want to switch, don't worry. They have got tons of different majors for you to choose from. Really good stuff for business professionals, too. And if you would actually like to get a master's degree, you can. You can do it at Lynn University, either online, go to campus there on Boca, or a combination of both. They offer the flexibility. All their students get iPads. And I love this concept because the syllabus, grades, and even books are on the iPad. My daughter is saving a ton of money on books. 90% is what the average student saves. And I know the difference because I got her twin brother at another school where he is having to pay for books, and I hate it. Sorry. If you want to go to Lynn University, go do a campus tour or check them out online. lynn.edu.com. That world-class education you can get right here in South Florida at Lynn University.
Hey, Frankie, what you got there? It's an Italian hero from Subway.
A lot of meat on that sandwich.
Well, yeah, Mrs. G. It's got mortadella, spicy capicola.
Capicola? Nice.
Genoa salami, oil and vinegar.
Is that Mediterranean oregano I smell?
Yeah, Mr. Antonelli.
What did I tell you? That thing is loaded.
That's a nice sandwich. You did good, Frankie. Real good.
Thanks, Sal. Thanks. Everybody?
Subway has the authentic taste everyone loves. Introducing the Italian Hero. It's our better Italian flavor for a better Subway. Limited time only.
Oh, yeah. Who needs a new car driving around? You can't stand what you're driving in. Well, Lou Backrow, Pompano Beach Chevrolet, they lead the league in great deals, and their service department is awesome. They are the good people that helped me with my truck. My truck running like 2007 again. Feels good, air conditioned, working. That's the great thing about Lou Backrow, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. You enter in a relationship with these people. They're good people. Go in there, test drive a car, and sit down with my man Howard. He is the guy you want to talk to. I get, seriously, emails all the time of people who've had a great experience over there at Lou. You're going to have a great experience, too. Now, they are located 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. That's in Broward. Very, very easy to find. Or just hit up their website, pompanochevy.com. That's how so many people are actually doing their shopping these days. They look, they see what Lou's got on the lot, and they're like, all right, I like that car. I like that one. Let's go in there today and let's make it happen. They also have they've had the most award-winning vehicle lineup the last 2 years running, from their family cars with their SUVs, their sporty Camaros, their Corvettes, and they do have something for everybody, used and brand new. Like I said, very important to flag down my man Howard, sit down with him. He's going to make it all very, very nice. Lou Backrow, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Go in there today, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Get store-wide savings at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics, and more with no credit refused and interest-free financing till 2018. Apply online today at badcocksfl.com.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
All right, going through Jaybird's phone. There are no first names. There are no last names. There's only these stupid nicknames, and he never has any idea who anybody is.
I mean, I wouldn't say stupid.
Well, to me, the concept is stupid because you never know who you're calling.
This one drives you up a wall.
It drives me up a wall. In fact, today I was entering some contacts into my phone, and I put in first name, last name. I put down. You should see my children. It is Caitlin Ralston, Colin Ralston, Cannon Ralston. My wife is in there as Kimberly Ralston, and it says Title, wife.
Yeah, one of the most annoying things you do is have me listed as Jason Pennington. It's so annoying.
Well, if Kevin ever got amnesia, it'd be no problem whatsoever. You could pick up your phone and
Put my whole life together.
in about 30 minutes figure out exactly who
here's
you
your
are.
wife, here are your kids.
Yeah.
And I will. I have child.
That's crazy.
Their title.
You are so organized.
Jaybird is the exact opposite of me. This drives me crazy. This whole thing I'm so tense doing this. So we go through some of the nicknames in Jaybird's phone, and we give them a call to see exactly how they respond. Now, to make it more fun, Virginia and I have written up these stupid lines or questions that he's got to try to work into the conversation just to make the situation even more confusing and tense.
They're nonsensical. Some of them are downright rude.
So to kind of set this up, some of these calls had been made several times. So there's like you try to call. It went to voicemail. You'd call again. So when they finally pick up,
they're annoyed.
So they've been getting blasted nonstop by this one number. Like, who is this? And they're probably letting it go to voicemail. So finally, they go, and this must be an emergency or something. So they finally pick up. So they're already frustrated.
Yes.
Okay. It's good to set the
it's fun
tone.
to set the scene.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what happened when Jaybird called Chips. Is this guy like California Highway Patrol?
I didn't know who the heck it was. Chips. Did we eat chips together?
Maybe.
Does he look like Eric Estrada?
Does he smell like salt and vinegar?
Is it even a dude?
Great question. Here's what happened when Jaybird tried to call Chips from his phone.
Hello?
Hello? Is this Chips?
Excuse me?
Is this Chips?
No. You've called me 3 times.
This isn't Chips?
I don't know anybody named Chips.
No, I think you're Chips.
Nope.
Do you remember how my beard smelt? Maybe that will. Do you remember this?
Wow. Please don't call me anymore.
Oh, dude, damn.
Over one. Chips didn't go so well.
We still don't know what Chips is.
Chips doesn't
No
like to
idea.
play ball.
What about Cat Squared? Would this be somebody that has 2 cats?
Could this be someone that gave me a Kit Kat bar? 2 of them. Squared Kit Kat bar. I'm just trying to think of how I would do that.
Yeah. And you often wonder, like, how do these even get in Jaybird's phone? Why does he not remember? And then you go to something like Brew at the Zoo, and you see him around like 3 people, and he's like, hold on, let me get that. And
Put your number in my phone.
And then you start to understand.
You're going to be Deedle Dumb.
Why?
And you're going to be Big Toe.
Oh, Big Toe is good. I'll write that down. I like nicknames, man.
Yeah. Who is Cat Squared?
Hi, this is...
Hello? Is this Cat Squared?
Who is this?
Cat Squared? Quick question.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, are you a fan of belly button cheese?
Who is this?
On a man is what I mean.
On a man. No, not really. Who is this?
I'm trying to figure out who you are before I can say who I am.
Well, you called me.
Just out of curiosity, what size boobs are you wearing these days?
I'm really busy right now with a customer. Do you want to tell me who this is?
Do you, how high can you count?
Bye.
Bye.
How high can you
Prove it.
That's such a good question.
I think you said Cat, so maybe your name was Cat. And somehow you squared it.
I actually figured out after who that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was, you actually know her. It's from the Chain Gang. Kit.
Oh, yeah.
Kit we love Kit.
I love kids.
Why was the Cat squared?
Because I think I figured out that her nickname was Kit Kat, and I think I squared it because I was drunk.
Seeing double.
Because I was drunk.
Quick, Jaybird. How high can you count?
Not high.
All right.
I really don't remember why I called her Kit Kat.
In your
Or Catty,
phone,
whatever.
you've got the contact name Car. That's all it is, Car.
And that could be a business thing where is that Lou Backroad people?
It could be a driver.
yeah.
It could be a driver.
Yeah.
Car could be, I don't know, a Chuck Carr fan, former Marlins player.
Okay. Every time you hear the ding, that's one of the questions Virginia and I wrote for Jaybird to ask in this call, trying to figure out who is in Jaybird's phone.
Hello?
Car? Is this Car?
Hello?
Hello? Car? Or Car?
Who is this?
I'm trying to figure out who you are. I got you in my phone as Car. Have we... Okay, have...
Who are you?
Well, I'm trying to figure this out because I don't know who you are, but I'm just trying to figure out who's in my phone as Car.
Yeah.
Do you need a number to like a mental health institute, or what can I help you with?
Did I accidentally send you a peen pic? Or have we ever slept together accidentally?
Who the is this? What is your name?
I'm just trying to figure out who this is. Okay, I'm sorry. I could really use a hug. Can I come over?
Oh my God. What is your name so I can get you some help?
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
He gets scared.
Yeah.
Abort! Abort!
Now, this contact is called Bride. So, did you go to a wedding and you put the bride's number into your phone?
This could be a million. It could be a bride event that we did for. This could go back to Miami for all I know.
It could be one of the wives of one of your buddies.
It could be. It could be a drunk girl from Drunk Girl Trivia. Maybe it was like a bridal shower.
Now, I believe this is a number that you've been calling repeatedly and you couldn't get them to pick up.
Maybe 6 times.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
So when they finally pick up, are they mad?
They're very upset.
Just have that in your mind that that's what's been going on.
Okay.
Jason, how can I help you?
Bride? Is your last name Bride? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can I come over? I could really use a hug, man.
Who is this?
And I would love it if you could sing me a lullaby. Bride?
This is weird. Yeah, I think you're trying to talk to the wrong person, dude.
How do you feel about giving a grown man a sponge bath?
That sounds sick to me.
It sounds sick? All right. Bride.
Listen to me, you sick bastard. Quit calling me, all right? I will reverse, investigate your number, and I will hunt you down. Just don't call me again.
Jason, hey, it's Jaybird.
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
That went well.
Me and Deaders are like, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
He's going to kill you.
I was like, oh my gosh, he got so mad.
That kind of got away from you, huh? Wow. All right. Did you ever find out who that was?
No.
Okay, well, what are you going to do?
I tried to call him back, didn't answer.
Oh, man.
Me not working hard. Yeah, right, picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive, I just want y'all to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Naya, Neo, that's right.
I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything
Take advantage of the night, cause tomorrow I'm off to do battle, perform for a princess. But tonight, I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I'm gonna give you a ride, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow.
tonight. I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight.
you slip, I'm gonna fall on top of your girl. What I'm involved with is deeper than the Masons, baby, and it ain't no secret. My family's from Cuba, but I'm an American. I don't get money like secrets. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Darling. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. 'Cause we might not get tomorrow.
Tonight, I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
Always hustling that Pitbull, man. He was on WrestleMania the other night, too. I heard his song. He was playing it through the whole thing. A lot. And WrestleMania was like 12 hours long. My gosh, how can you wrestle that long?
I think it's just more of the experience.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. My son was watching that all night long. I'm like, how much more is left? And I looked at the DVR. It's like 5 hours. I'm like, what?
What?
What is that?
Well, you certainly got your money's worth on that pay-per-view.
Yeah, you did.
Did you sign up for the WWE Network?
Accidentally. Yeah.
Best thing's ever going to happen to you.
It's not a bad deal. It's $10 a month. I mean, really?
Yeah.
$10 a month is not that bad for what you get.
Coming up here on the After the Show podcast today, going to be very helpful. Somebody gave a really good suggestion on how I can deal with those mockingbirds that are dive bombing my family as we're trying to walk in the door because they built a nest in the little eye-level tree right next to our car.
Good. Some solutions.
Yes. So I'll let you know what they suggested on that. We've also got a list from Thrillist of the best 100 snacks of all time.
All right. Is this going to be a week list or?
Well, I'll let you decide.
He's
So, there
very,
we go.
very critical
Yeah.
of a lot of your lists.
I know.
But this is one that hits close to home.
A lot of people are critical about me being critical. There's a lot of criticisms going around.
A lot of criticism. We criticize a lot of people around here.
I just look on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if you've got any comments for the After the Show podcast, mail at kvjshow.com. It's going to be coming up live on Kvj Tv. You get the podcast later on. I believe we got that problem fixed with our podcast provider. So back to your usually uninterrupted KVJ show.
Nice.
Before we get to all that fun stuff, Jaybird, if you would, give us a lovely thought for the day, my friend.
Virginia stretch.
What do you mean stretch?
I mean, I've been stretching for like, what, 2-3 minutes now? What do you mean stretch now?
I had a good one, and then the internet.
I sent you a good
Why
one
is it
the other
always
day.
the internet at the exact moment?
You asked the internet gods that. Okay, here we go. Do my Seacrest.
Okay.
Bad memories will play the most often, but just because the memory comes up doesn't mean you have to watch it. Change the channel.
Uh-huh.
All right. You control your mind.
You control that TV, that
Okay.
mental TV.
You're right, you do. Love it. Mindfulness, good stuff, man.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
Morning happens once a day. There's only one chance to start the morning off right. For me, that means get out of bed, get in the ocean, catch some waves. And when I'm finished, I continue to make